3, 2, 1,
Chocolate
and
pizza.
Bitch
Yummy
nipple.
popcorn.
so I almost had a heart attack. Oh, actually, I might still have a heart attack. Yep. I think everyone's been able to hear me the entire time because I didn't mute the right one.
No, I don't.
God.
I don't think so
Wait.
because I had the Twitch on with the
Okay.
volume up, and I didn't hear
Okay.
anything either. So
Okay.
you're good for now. We'll find out next time.
Yeah, we
Great
will.
googly movie.
All they heard was
I heard
3, 2, 1.
Okay, that's fine. So it was when I did it. Okay. Cool. We're good.
God.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Discord and Dragons. We're a bunch of nerds that play Dungeons and Dragons.
So glad you talked about
To address something that's already been put in chat, Lily, you have one more chance before you're banned.
No,
Because-
don't ban her.
No, excuse me. Pineapple pizza is not allowed in my chat. Thank you.
I love pine. I just had pineapple pizza last night.
God damn it.
Listen,
Chocolate
it's the
pizza.
sweet and the salt and the tartness of the sauce. It just complements. It's
So
kind of
what
like
I'm hearing-
have salt and
It's the
chocolate.
What
superior
I'm hearing is for
combination
next
of
session,
all
we all
foods.
need to order pineapple pizza. Is that
That's
what I'm
what I'm
hearing
hearing.
for next
What
That
I'm
session?
is
hearing
exactly
is
what-
that I'm being outvoted, so Lily, I guess you're fine.
Hear me out though. Pineapple, bacon, jalapenos on a pizza.
That is a
Mhm.
Hawaiian
Sweet
slice.
and savory.
Yes, Bronx House.
No.
Yes, I'd like to order 1 large pineapple pizza.
It would have worked so much better if your screen didn't face the. Yeah, it's our text chat.
No, I just had tortellini. I don't have room for pizza.
I had Domino's last night, so I stopped off and I got a pineapple, bacon, and jalapenos on a pie. Brooklyn crust,
No.
by the way. Always go Brooklyn
Ooh.
crust.
Brooklyn
Smart
crust?
choice. Smart
It's
Mhm.
it's like thin but crispy. It's really like not like thin, but like medium-ish thin, as opposed to like their hand tossed, which is like super doughy.
Which
I
is my
just- I
personal
just-
favorite.
It
I just
sounds
want all-
like a normal pizza.
I just want all pizza restaurants to have stuffed crust. Like, come on, man.
Ooh, a good
Like,
stuffed crust
imagine
is
you-
hard to come by.
Imagine your favorite pizza shop just now released stuffed crust. Like, holy hell, that's hot.
Welco, sponsor us.
How you doing, Arlene? Good to see you in the chat. Long time no see, right? It's been what, 24 hours? Alright, so a couple things. Number one, there will be no dice cam today. So as you can see, I'm in a different setting today. I'm house sitting. So like I brought what I could and my setup is completely different. I couldn't get it set up. So my bad.
We can vow that
Wow.
the Dungeon Master is honest, but not merciless.
If
Not
you
merciful.
ever question my dice rolls, I will take the picture and send it. Okay, you can watch my hands. I
Sure.
will pick the phone up and like take a picture from here first.
When have we ever questioned your dice rolls unless it was on the camera?
That's very
Fair.
true. Before I had the dice
Also-
cams,
Yeah.
you guys were you guys didn't question.
Also,
Us-
side note, for all 11 people who are currently viewing our stream, definitely feel free to jump into the chat and say hi,
Absolutely.
because there's 11 people.
No problem.
be
for,
shy.
for the help. And you know what's funny, Arlene, is I didn't finish because today I was asked to help move things too by Ilse of all people. So it's just been a whole
know.
weekend of me helping people move furniture.
I got bookshelves for free.
I got money for free.
No, not for free. For
I mean,
your
you-
effort.
Ooh, there's
True.
13 viewers now. Hey guys,
Where are you seeing this? I only see 7.
Here,
mine
I'll
is
ta-
13.
I'll take a picture of it.
Oh, hey,
Yeah,
listen,
but-
that's
I got
cool.
13.
If my numbers are wrong and it's higher, great. Hi, everybody.
I mean, to be
Please
fair,
hop
half of
in
them
the
are
chat.
us, but you know.
I'll take it.
Oh, we just lost
Right.
one. We need to stop saying hi to people.
Damn it.
Yes.
All right.
they're
Well-
they're here for content.
We are about to lose someone because I'm about to give a shout out. And she's going to run away screaming. I'm going to give a shout out to, in the chat, Lily, for giving us what's it called? So Lily streams, and when we go live, it gives notification. So Zenny, if you want to really quick put Lily's stream in the like the
No,
the
Lily,
link
come back!
in the chat for
Lily,
everybody
Lily,
to
come
see.
back!
Oh shit!
Lily, come back!
You can
It's
put it
right.
on
Lily
us.
Lotus with
No,
the
Underscore.
Underscore.
underscore. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Put it
English
all on
words
him.
are hard.
Put it
Hang
all
on this
on
side.
me.
I'm sending out the searchlight to all my group chats.
There you
I
go.
know. I just got it.
All right, but yeah. So with that being said, I think all of my announcements are done. Megan, you know what to do.
Yep. You should follow us if you want to see more fun clips or just, screen caps that Zenny has become a master at taking at this point of all of our stupid faces while we're role playing or reacting to things.
God.
Please follow us on Discord and Dragons on Facebook as well as Instagram, and Discord and Dragons Gaming on Twitter.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, my dyslexia gets the best of me whenever I read Discord and Dragons.
In what way?
Dick Swords and Dragons.
That's a good one.
You know what? If we were a party of bards,
Yep.
Why didn't y'all do that?
because we're not a party
You
of bards.
couldn't handle that.
You're absolutely right.
Would you really have the population of your campaign doubled by the end of one session?
Oh, absolutely.
You really want to roll all that?
All the DCs for you guys to seduce people would have been super high.
Lily, I hope you came back.
It should be normally.
So, Arlene just typed in the chat
Okay.
that she's been watching from the beginning, and she's up to
Mhm.
episode 20. So I
Proud of
hope
you.
you are enjoying all of our old stuff. And for anyone
Mhm.
that's new watching that wants to go watch the old stuff, look for our YouTube channel. It's under my name for right now. It's CJ Yorfino. And
Or
I have-
Snarehead CJ.
I believe it is my name.
Not on YouTube.
Yeah, my name is just
Did you
me.
change it?
No, it's always been that way.
Really?
Yeah, unfortunately, when they did that merger of Google and YouTube, it switched it to
Oh.
my name instead of what I had as Snarehead CJ.
So please ignore me,
Oh,
everyone. I'm a
bro.
No,
liar.
it's okay. But that's okay.
How dare you?
So I just apologize to anyone who goes and watches from the beginning. Episodes like 1, 2, and 3, the audio quality is so bad because I was still figuring out my mic to their audio level. So I apologize. So
I don't know
if
what
you
you're
can make
talking
it to
about.
1, 2, and 3,
We
we're
have
good.
always been a fucking pleasure.
You guys have always been a pleasure. It's my voice that's like, first episode I'm way too low, second episode I'm way too high. There's one episode that's echoey. I just apologize for that.
It happens. We figure things out as we go.
Yeah,
You're doing your best.
I am in fact. Up until we started doing this, I was only streaming for like, what's it called, for Valorant games, and I wasn't even paying attention to my streams. Now I pay attention to everything.
That diffuser better than this.
Aw,
Oh, is he actually watching right now? Arlene, this is
That's so
important.
fucking cool.
I need to know this.
oh, by the way, Arlene, is your dad offended by like harsh language? I should know because I probably curse the most out of all of us.
Oh
Fuck.
no. I was gonna
Would
say
you like to challenge
y'all
that?
are not
I would
going
like to
easy.
challenge that.
None of y'all are going
On
easy on language.
stream, Sam, I have been notorious for just dropping the F-bomb consistently. Okay,
I would-
great.
Okay,
That
it's
makes me
not
feel
you.
better,
I
Arlene.
would
Thank
like
you.
to say that I personally do take it easy because there are a lot worse things that I could be saying.
So you've been taking it easy on me.
Go off the
Love
handle.
that.
Go off the handle. Someone piss Max off.
I can't. There's ladies around.
Challenge accepted.
I would feel better.
He's a gentleman.
All
Shut
right. There it is.
Come on.
That's what I was expecting. Okay.
So now that
So,
we've just spent,
compliments.
about 15 minutes talking about announcements and just bullshitting,
Now that I just sent out all the text messages for people to come watch our stream, and all they're
You waited
seeing is
till
this
now?
bullshit.
And that's perfect.
Open your-
Oh, okay.
okay, Lily, just make sure you come back.
Oh, well, part of the reason I shouted out Lily is because I guess for the past while, like month or so, Lily has always kept our stream tabbed and always been a
Yep.
viewer for
Oh,
us,
that's so
like for a while.
cool.
So I was like, oh, you're so cool. So
Thank you.
we're
You're the
doing
best,
good.
the absolute best.
All right, so unless anyone has anything else to say or any other announcements or
find my
anything
fidget cube.
cool, I
Oh. Okay.
I can pull out my fidget cube, but my fidget cube is a Rubik's cube.
Oh, you don't have the fidget cube that Dana got you?
The one that I broke like a couple years ago.
Oh.
Okay. So,
If he
just as
used
a
it.
reminder to everybody, the winner of the vote at the end of last session for the inspiration was Sony.
Hey.
Was Sam. For anyone watching now, make sure you stick around. Or if you're not going to stick around, before you leave, type in chat which of our players here you would like to win an inspiration point for next session. Because every game we do a vote to see who wins for like the best RP or like the clutch moment or something like that. So make sure
Found
you
it.
guys vote.
We can play
Think
now.
of it like Hunger Games, and you guys are the sponsors.
There you go. That's a good. Yeah, actually, I can't even say no to that because how many times has chat said something or like influenced a decision of mine? So I
Like,
can't
at
even
least
say that.
3 or 4 times. so.
Exactly. So chat, if you want to be part of the action, try to convince me in the chat of what I should do.
Help the faith
right
and
there.
guide our story. So,
All right. So just to do a small recap, because y'all didn't do a lot. More Liquid Death. Sponsor us,
Sponsor. Not sponsored. But please do.
please.
I want to get cases of that new iced tea they put out.
We'll take free stuff
Yeah.
and then show it off on stream.
I'll take not free stuff and
With a,
put it
with
on
a
stream.
microdose of 30 milligrams of caffeine.
Hey Mountain Dew, wait. Hey Mountain Dew, sponsor us.
Is it- Oh, I was going to say, do you have the hard Mountain Dew?
No, I just have normal Mountain Dew. We're going to a bar later, so I'm not drinking right now. All right, so
Jack on Mountain Dew.
Hey, the country of Ireland, please sponsor me.
there it is. All of Ireland.
You
it's
don't
clear-
understand. One bottle is all it took for me to understand every joke that was ever made.
So it's clear Lauren and I are sharing a brain cell tonight. So everyone be
It's
prepared.
quite clear. Yes. Uh-oh. That's not good.
All right, so
Why'd you take my brain cell?
Smell your wood.
Damn it.
Did you have it to begin with?
Smell your wood with Wormwood. Wormwood Gaming.
I thought it was smell your wood.
he said
Andrew
it.
just did.
Oh, okay.
Hey, New York Islanders, sponsor us. There you go. I just realized I had that in the corner. All right, so
Hey,
you
Critical Role,
guys.
sponsor us.
Oh yeah. I'll say. We'll just get Sam Riegel pop in the chat and go, "Hey guys, good luck."
Bet we could.
I think I'd die. All right, so
Excuse me while I go
Y-
send
y-
some messages.
U.S. government, please sponsor me. I
I'm
need
sorry.
more
I'm sorry.
quarters.
If I ever
Oh.
tuned into an episode of Critical Role and they just even for a second was just like, yeah, we looked at this one stream. It was this guy, DMing for a bunch of his friends called Discord and Dragons. I think I'd lose my shit.
You died.
I probably would. Okay. So, last time, you guys got your interrogation on through some harsh words, threats, couple attacks here and there, and our two ladies being complete demons still scare me from last time.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I
That's
didn't
what I do
clip it.
best.
No, I didn't clip it on Instagram or anything. You guys have found out that
Instant check.
on me. Go ahead.
if only that was a real thing.
It is. Okay. So you guys found out that the Wicked One does not like you guys. Well, most of you guys, because you lived. I don't think you guys have heard anything about Dinah. The rest of you, she don't like you.
You just got here.
Exactly. And Ulaharis, I think you're good too.
I just work here.
So far.
You found out.
Now.
He's just a temp.
You
He's just
found
a
out
temp.
that you got moved to Mistfira because they wanted you out of the way. It was all a big setup to get you guys moved. And you found out that there was a plot to get rid of the portals between the planes for their own purposes. No further extent on that, just they want that magic for themselves. After that, you talked to Dr. Loretz, who told you that the Hoslows have now threatened the human world and have exposed the agency to the world. So they're fighting over there politically. And you guys are basically stuck with no resources and no real contacts. But you were told that what was it? That if you made friends and allies, it would be easier for them to allow you back through the portals later. The only other
Oh
thing
my
that
God.
really wasn't discussed too much that was brought up was Mex was visited the night before by the Tooth Fairy's emissary and given a QR code that was never scanned, but it is in his possession. And you guys have made one soft decision that you would be going like to Ava's guild, but there was no like real plan of where you're headed or why or what the real plan is. So with that, talk it out. What you guys doing?
Like, did the session start, or are we still off table mode?
No, this is I'm giving it to you guys. Make
So-
some decisions.
So am I taking him outside? Are we keeping him?
If you want to
Honestly, the
unzip
walk-
his spine, be my guest.
Not for nothing, I seem to be on the same wavelength as you.
Okay, so I'm just gonna take him, go break his, walk out into the woods, break his legs, and leave him out there.
Lars, wait. Size
Oh,
your
I'm
lips
sorry.
and
Do you
go.
find him useful for something?
Wasn't it also brought up that having him brought to Ava's guild a good idea? You can bring him outside if you want. I'm just saying that's one less thing you have of leverage.
I mean, but we never clarified that he had to be in one piece. I'm
Ava.
Pretty much.
just
It's
saying.
true.
Ava.
Listen,
Oh, so
I
now you
wanted
want him
hands on
dead.
this.
Okay.
I mean, as long as he can talk.
He don't need his legs to talk. He don't need his arms to talk.
True.
Bitches be talking with broken spines. It don't matter.
Fair enough.
You know, Dinah, I think I quite like you.
Boy, this
I-
feels
Oh,
very rapid change of character.
oh, sure. When I went to
What
shove,
happened in the last 2 minutes that I missed?
oh, sure.
See,
When I
what
tried to
did-
shove an underwear down his throat, you said, "No, he has more. We have morals. He's a living being." But now you want to make him into a vegetable. That's fine.
Sony, let's clarify something very quickly. Say you were in this position where you'd been captured and, you know, people were trying to question you. Would you like soiled underwear shoved down your throat? Just
I
for
would
future
prefer that
reference,
over-
because I mean, he really wanted you to shoot him. I think he quite likes you. I think he'd be into it at this point.
I would prefer that over not being able to move my arms and legs.
You
Honestly.
just hear behind you.
Shut up! You have no involvement in this conversation right now.
I mean, I think he quite likes you, Sony. Maybe he has a thing for you.
Ooh,
Fuck it. Horace, crack the bitch.
Now, Sony,
Sony,
we
you
shouldn't
do-
have any run to any rash decisions.
Sony, you don't know his trigger word. Lars, do the thing.
Pause for a second.
Lars, don't
What?
do the thing. Hold on.
Thank you. I'm very torn. However,
Torn? Okay.
no,
Not that way.
if
Hold, big man. Hold
do we,
on. for a
do we
second.
think it would be better to bring him to the Thieves Guild, Ava?
If you want more information out of him, if he has any,
I mean, I really don't give a shit about information, but is he someone that you think they would want?
probably he's an Alvin, and so far we haven't seen them around much.
That's true. They might like endangered species.
Or at the very least, if your guild is against the Wicked One, then that might be advantageous for them as well.
I'm just going to make 2 suggestions. Option A, we just flat out kill him and we know that he's dead.
Mm-hmm.
Or we keep him alive and bring him with us to the Thieves Guild. I don't personally like the idea of leaving him out in the woods to die. It's
Mhm.
too James Bond villainy, and whenever you don't see them die, they always come back later to haunt you.
As,
I get what you're
As
saying.
much-
I don't understand the reference, but get
As
the
much-
roundabout way of what you're saying.
Here's the thing.
as much.
Okay, let me put it into ways that would make sense. If we leave him out there, who's to say he can't start casting spells, wild shaping? He is druidish. He could. We don't know what will happen. Who will meet up with him? If somebody will save him, like
Mhm.
we just don't know because we won't have eyes on him.
Well, in that case, I agree with that.
That,
As much
he says
as I
at the
hate it.
end. God.
You do have a point. We don't know what trouble he will cause for us. As long as he's under the watch of the Thieves Guild, he might as well be nothing to us at that point. Ava, where is this guild at?
Real close to the one city you come from.
Okay, how about this? You guys go ahead and drop him off like a KFC delivery, and I'll just stay here and survey the land. How about that?
Oh, you
No,
want to
you're
stay
coming with us.
here? You want to stay here when Max has been toting around the tokens that potentially are traceable. So you want to fight the Wicked One by yourself, is what I'm hearing.
Hey, Max, do you have any more spells to hide the face or something, like the first mission, or
So what?
never mind?
He's asking if you can disguise him
I
through
mean,
arcane means.
through arcane means? I mean, I could disfigure you horribly, but that's about it. I mean, I can do it the old-fashioned way if you want. Like,
So,
costume makeup and all that jazz.
Sully just says nothing and starts walking.
Whoa. I grabbed the back of his collar. Instead of walking off, jokes aside, you don't want to go to your hometown any more than I want to be noticeably seen by someone who may be looking for me. So I say, and I reach into my pocket, and I pull out a long cloth. It's a scarf that I've had in my pouch. We can either split this and create a mask, or we can just try to maneuver around places and hope that we don't necessarily need to step foot into main directions, if you know what I'm saying.
Thank you so much for the humane option, Ileana.
Well, I mean, you asked him. What did you expect?
A non-verbal, a non-threatening response.
I
I
mean,
was
I
not
think what
giving
he's
you
saying
a
is
threatening response. I was giving you an honest option.
So I think the chat likes Andrew's idea because we have our first chat from Malkara Darkwell.
Hast thou
Yeah.
heard of a mask?
Isn't Max currently carrying the Batman outfit with him? There's
What do you
that.
see? Dark Knight.
I mean, Sony, how do you feel about the Batman?
I'm pretty sure cosplaying as a figure like that in the Spyro would draw more attention than needed.
Who's the Batman?
Well, Aris, remember that movie we watched with the guy that jumps off buildings with a cape and he beats people up?
Oh yeah, the asshole that beat up my favorite guy, the clown.
What?
That's about right.
Oh, I
Did
knew
we
that I would
just-
enjoy this.
There's a lot there to unpack.
All right.
What?
Listen, here's
I at
the
least
thing.
would have thought you would have liked Bane the most.
But
Oh, he was eating-
realistically, question for you two, and I'm gonna point at both Sani and Ulaharis. Are you gentlemen planning on following us to the potential nearest place to jump back to the human world, or
Well, if you
are
remember
you
last
guys
time,
just gonna go faff off like Lorette's basically suggested?
well, if you remember last time, I said, given my situation with my broken legs,
Mhm.
I think it would be better if I stayed behind because I'm basically holding you guys back.
We've
So
been
that
sitting
is
here- we met you.
Yeah, well, thank you, Max. You're oh so kind. But
Oh, I'm
that is
sorry.
up to your group because you guys seem to immediately shut that idea down. Ularis and I have contacts around here and our own team somewhere.
We could go meet one of them.
I'm sorry.
We could go meet one of them. They're right near the Thieves Guild.
Shit,
Well-
really?
Yeah, they're protecting
They're
your mother.
watching your mother.
Oh, fuck no.
True.
Which, to be fair, and Sony, this is an option, I guess. We all kind of at least have an idea of what a shit your father was. Is your mother a shit too, or is she cool?
Flashback to the time where she just left. She just completely ignored my asking for a hug. She has sometimes.
You know what? That's more than I want to unpack right now. I'm asking if she would be willing to potentially, if we go to see Sani and Ulaharis' team, right? Is she going to immediately send us to prison, or is she going to be willing to, like, humor some of the things that we have going on? Is what I'm asking.
Flashback to the time where Sony saw her just ignore a beggar on the streets. Yeah, I can't get you on that.
I have a question. If we walk in there with you and
That
we
is
don't
true.
get thrown into prison, do you think we'll get a reward?
Oh, for Sony, you mean?
Yeah. Technically, he's been missing. Allegedly,
I-
there was a bounty.
I mean,
Bruh.
if that's the
Does it
case,
mean-
then
Does it
you
mean
guys
we have
have
to
to
keep
also turn me in if that's the case.
Sony? That does not, and this goes for you too, Ileana. That does not mean we have to keep you there, and we can just bring you in and then walk you out.
You're
For
also
reference-
missing a very big thing. The Thieves Guild and his city are separate things.
Oh, I
You
know.
don't have to go to one and not go to you can go to one and not the other.
You know that.
This
Just for
is-
reference, I posted a GIF in memes chat to show what my reaction would be to Max after he said all that.
Jesus Christ.
Oh God.
Yeah, that's about right.
As good as they'll get.
Cool. So, Ava, I'm assuming you know the way from here.
Yep.
So
Okay.
the question was never answered. Are you guys trying to drag us along, or should we go and try to get stuff done on our end at the same time?
I don't know, kitty
Look.
cat. You want to ride a giant dog?
All right,
Not
let's just-
entirely.
All right, let's just
No, I
drop
quite
off.
like that. That's a nickname that'll stick.
All right, seeing how we're all in agreement of dropping off the bird, dropping the bird off to the Thieves Guild, let's just get started with that and then make a second decision while on our way there.
I
Well,
like it.
It involves this. This is more of a are Ulaharis and I staying here kind of thing.
Oh
I can
no,
carry
no.
him.
Well,
You're,
this
you're coming
place
with
is
us.
this place is compromised, so I wouldn't suggest you stay around for a long period of time.
Compromised. We were
Well-
invited in with open arms.
Considering your boy here is kind of like, oh well, those amulets are scryable. It's safe to assume that this place may be visited. So I'm just saying.
Sani immediately looks at Max and says, "Are you planning on taking those with you?"
I was planning on scattering them throughout the woods.
So then I think we're
Let's-
fine.
I don't
What I'm
know.
Let's-
Trackers
hearing is-
generally will visit a spot and pick up a trail. I'm just saying.
I don't know about you guys.
I don't know
but
shit though.
What I'm hearing from you, Sani, is,
Come on from far.
oh, you guys risked your lives to save me, and fuck all. What are you
No.
gonna do here? How are
You
you able
guys-
to get your contacts from here?
Ularis, you bring your phone with you?
He starts like patting around.
It's
No.
the thing where the music was coming from.
Oh yes.
There you go. So
And
we
even
have a
then-
point of contact.
Sorry, I
I'm-
like never make phone calls.
I'm also pretty sure that once Ava leaves, your stay here is done and over with. Because it's by her contacts and her good grace that we even got in here in the first place with no questions asked.
Pulls out a giant sack of gold and shakes it and goes, I think we'll be fine.
How do you
I'm
even have gold? Didn't they strip you of all your other belongings?
They stripped me of my weapons. And that's only because I roasted 3 of them. You just see
It's
a
the
big
prison
grin across his
pocket.
face.
It was kept in the prison pocket. That's where
We
it was.
don't talk about the things I had to hide in there, Dinah. I only just met you. Don't make me mad at you.
I mean,
actually
she
like
is a
you.
she is a medical practitioner. She's only asking over your health.
No, I'm
She's
not.
been the most tolerable. Yeah, see, she was the most tolerable of the lot of you until now.
Oh, shut up, Kit Kat. You love me.
Did I not just admit? You know what? You are just like the rest of them. God damn
Love you too. I actually don't know you to love you. Never mind. I hate you.
My whole shtick is messing with everyone around me, but I'm actually good at what I do.
Okay.
And
I'm not the
only
one walking
that-
around with a broken leg.
too,
Personally,
actually.
I say we just shoot this up to a vote.
I mean, we could just pull an old Yeller and
I'm going to heal just fine. I've had injuries much worse than this. Thank you, Max.
Ulaharis, put him down
No.
for good.
Dude, we just
Y'all
went
are-
hell and back to get him out of there. I am not throwing all that effort away.
Y'all are forgetting Ulaharis has experience with me. I know how to make him work.
Ulaharis, make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh boy, what are you doing?
Kidding.
And to be fair, while he does that,
Okay.
I was gonna say while he does that, realistically, Sonny, I hate to be the bearer of bad news here, or maybe the bearer of good news, depending on how you look at it. Ulhar's did just fine.
And from what he says, it was just parroting everything me and the rest of the team has been telling him the whole freaking time.
Well, aside
Still
from
mad
that,
at you for that,
he
big man.
was very helpful, and I think that you're diminishing him slightly and underestimating him greatly.
That's an 8, by the way.
Oh,
It wasn't a real roll.
Oh.
I didn't do anything to you, don't worry.
I was gonna say Lars is gonna have a
Listen.
reaction.
All I'm doing here, and I'm not trying to convince you one way or another. I'm trying to keep things open for you guys to make a decision. While we were at the agency, I was designated as your supervisor. That's all it was. So I'm trying to give you the tools to figure out what to do next. If I had any say, I would have said, get the hell out of here. I'll figure out what to do. But if you guys need us, then fine. That's all I'm asking is what you guys want from us. Because we have credit around here. We have allies around here. You guys are brand new faces. We can't vouch for you yet.
Points at Max and
So-
says he's brand new face technically.
No, all of you are a brand new face because Sony, when was the last time you were here?
It's not picking up on. I'm just whistling and kicking the dirt around.
Uh-huh. So I'm asking, do you guys want our help moving forward? Okay, Max is giving me an answer. That's all I needed. Then we will do what
Yeah.
we can until it is necessary for us to move on. Until we move forward, and I feel like I can't do much else. I'm going to be more of a guide than anything. And
Oh,
he's
no,
gonna-
this is just another angry backpack situation. Someone hand me some rope.
I am not
No.
going to be your backpack.
I
Yeah,
hand
that's-
Ulaharis my 50 feet of rope.
God damn it.
Give
Well,
me a
actually,
kitty
it's more
cat.
like 25 feet because we used about half of it to tie what's his face up.
True.
I've got to keep you safe.
Malkara
Protect
Darkwell,
the baby.
I love the puns in the chat, by the way. You are
Oh my god, I
amazing.
know. I
gee-
keep
and
laughing
it's-
at
Oh,
I'm-
it.
Jesus, I just looked over.
I am trying to hold it together while DMing while you're saying these things.
Top-notch.
Okay. So, I'm going to tell you guys something because I trust you. And he's going to pick up the necklace that
What happened? You get stuck on a
y'all
handle.
thought. Thank you, Ileana. Oh, I'm sorry. This did get stuck. Thank that right there. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, don't worry.
This-
I always get an itch on this side of my face.
This necklace, my arcane focus, and he's gonna
Mhm.
reach one hand up and break it. And he's gonna know this was fake. My arcane focus was on my daggers, which were taken.
Chaos.
I
reign.
don't. Yes, let chaos reign. So I am stuck to basic spells. So I can't do much, but I can give you guys tips and try to help you guys make decisions, I guess.
I
Big
wonder.
man, I can tell him when to go. That's the other thing I can do.
I wonder,
At least there's one magic word you can use.
Ava, would your guild have access to, say, a shop of any kind? Or at least, I'm assuming if not them, then we'd probably have to go into Sony's hometown anyway, but...
Ava, make a history check, please.
Oh no.
You never bought anything there.
Okay.
I don't know. Everything was just handed to me.
Okay. I mean,
Guild leader's pet.
I think that at this point we're kind of all on the same page of going to your guild.
Hmm.
At least starting there, getting our feet from underneath us, and just figuring out what the fuck to do next, I guess.
Shall we move along then?
Yep. The sooner the better.
Making
I'm
my
good to move
way.
whenever you guys are.
Making my way. God damn it.
What are you
Alright.
saying?
He's doing the
saying-
scaling.
Got it. Okay, because if it was faded out on my end, I couldn't hear him. So
It's an
Yeah,
off-table thing
singing
for
the
the love
song.
of God.
ah,
Mm.
All right, so you guys are deciding to move forward.
Yes.
Okay. So how is this working? Because you have Sani and Felzavir to lug around.
True.
I can
Sonny-
turn Sonny into a backpack.
Big man, why must you always make this weird?
I thought we were going to
Because
create
you're
I don't
him
know why I
like a
brought the
baby.
Brit out there.
I'm gonna say,
I thought we were-
that's my accent.
Yeah,
Excuse
Wait a
you.
minute. I'm so sorry. I don't know where that came from.
Excuse me.
I thought we're
Stop talking like me,
I
asshole.
thought we were gonna carry him like a baby, like just a front stash or something for
You
the
see
little Horus there.
Sani's hand start igniting, and he's gonna look at you and go,
Bad kitty. Bad.
"I am
Put it
not
away."
that kind of baby."
Can I prestidigitate
Oh.
like a squirt bottle?
I hate to tell you
could
this,
roast
Sani.
all of you still.
Not
You're
without your
absolutely
dagger.
right, but right now you're kind of at our mercy.
Oh,
You
looks
could
like little
say
baby
you are
needs
the
a
one
baby.
roasted.
He needs to stop
God, I hate
talking.
all of you. Ilaharis, backpack me.
If only
done
you
with
had
this.
a dagger.
I do. I have two.
I thought they were taken from you.
Ava
I
gave
gave
me
them.
more. They
Have
just don't have
extra
my
rope.
arcane focuses.
Yeah, that's what
So,
I'm your
I
focus.
will give Ulaharis, because I had another, because I picked up extra rope from
God damn it,
Oh.
Arlene.
Dana. So I had 100 feet of rope, so I'm gonna give him the extra 50 that I had.
Dina.
Okay, Charlie Bronson. Goddamn.
Yeah, not Dana.
Dina, Dina,
Yeah,
Dina.
because I had 50 from my own pack, and then I picked up another 50 with Dina. So I will
Yep.
give Ulaharis my last little bit of rope for his backpack.
You and your stupid
I-
fucking rope.
I guess I'm mummifying the cat.
At least leave
Well,
my
you know, you
hands
don't have to do
open,
all of it.
please.
The first section you gave me would be more than enough.
Okay,
We
so
can
then I
use-
would just give you 25 feet of it. So I will.
What do we do with the bird?
We can drag him on the wolf with the wolf.
I mean, he's not exactly getting a 5-star treatment from us, so we could just drag him like a sack of potatoes.
Once
Mm.
again, from behind you hear.
Oh, shut the fuck up!
I will mage hand the thing out of his mouth.
You fuckers are not gonna do that to me.
Sack of
Oh, I'm
potatoes it
sorry.
is.
You kind of lost any type of good graces with us that you could have had. So sounds like you're shit out of luck.
What are you all, cowards? Fight me then.
I'm gonna go
think we already
downstairs
did,
and
and
check.
Sony, shoot me.
A
for
fucking
something.
broken record.
I mean, if you want, you know what? Never mind. I'm not going to even bother.
Come on, Sony, you know you wanna shoot me.
Dude, 12-year-olds on Xbox Live is much more threatening than you are right now. Could you just, like, save your energy for that later?
Should I
Okay.
talk about my night with your mother then?
You know, I've heard
I don't
this
give a-
this one thing. Oh, yeah, accidents are made on the side of the road. That must have been where you were born, no? Shut the fuck up.
Untie me and say that to me again, coward.
I'm gonna put the gag back in his mouth.
Damn, I don't think CJ was ready for that.
Sit with that for a little bit.
No, I'm super happy with how this is going so far.
Oh, someone's dead.
Yeah.
You killed your sister. Good job.
What's the name of that thing in English?
Murder?
No, I
I was not ready. I was not ready.
murder
for
in
that.
French is meurtre.
It's
Right,
not.
oh,
Are you
expendable
serious?
one.
God,
Yeah.
why is it everything we want translated from you is like just the same freaking thing? Where's
I
Paul
don't
when I
know.
need him?
Because that's how the English language was formed, was taking words from a bunch of other languages.
Indeed.
At least the modern English language.
I'm sorry, we're speaking common, thank you.
That's not what I had in mind, but okay,
Which-
Google.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me put my mouse up here so you guys can see the people's names. There you go. It's all my fault. One of y'all is about to get Arlene's vote already, and it's only been like 50 minutes.
It's well deserved, I will say
Lorna,
that.
it's
Oh, God.
D-I-N-A-H,
It's on the
right?
screen. It's on
Yes.
Oh,
the
okay, there we go.
Okay, let's go, Kentucky Fried Chicken. You're just gonna be a sack of potatoes from this point on.
screen.
I'm gonna go downstairs and ask the person that's at the front desk.
Oh, the gnome.
Yeah. Hey again. Would you have anything to help us carry someone that's not moving?
Sleeping.
What
Sleeping.
do I look like? Do I look like some kind of farmer? I work at a desk here. What do you want from me?
I mean, you guys are pretty far from everything.
Not for nothing. Like every one of your NPCs are the most unhelpful, sassiest, most
Yeah.
attitude, bad customer service people I've ever met in my life.
I'm sorry, you
Uh-huh.
guys seem like
Respect it.
Earl? You guys
To,
seem like
I
to be
respect
honest,
it.
to be honest, they are working in retail, so.
I know, I did it for
Yeah.
a long time. I still do it.
Listen, most people bring stuff to us. I don't have stuff here. I just, give rooms out.
I mean, we paid for our room, but okay.
Yeah, we gave it to you, right? That's all we do here. I'm sorry.
Do you know where I can get something like that?
Which one are you?
What do you mean?
What's your name?
Me?
Yes, you.
Ezekiel.
I'm going to
Tony.
give him my card.
You hand him your ID card?
Yeah.
So you are that one. Okay, listen. Here, take this back. All right, thank you.
All right.
All right, listen. You're the one with the guild. Why don't you go to them? They will give you what you need.
We're trying to get there, but we got someone that can't walk, literally bones out of their shins.
Well, how did
And-
you get here without proper equipment if you came from the guild?
Didn't. That's what I'm trying to tell you. There was a portal opening. We got shut out of it. And we're trying to get back.
If you're willing to wait, I can contact them to send a cart over here, but it might take a couple days.
Oh.
A couple days? It
Well,
takes
it's-
2 days and a half to get there.
My point.
It's a couple.
A couple.
So you can either go there, or I can send word to them, and you can wait here. It's up to you. I can have my fastest mailman go. He might take a little less than 2 days.
No, I think we're gonna try something on our own, thanks.
Let me know if I can do something actually helpful.
Sure.
We run by tips.
Don't do drugs.
Well. Alright.
So you go back up and tell them how unhelpful that was?
Yep.
Okay.
I wonder if maybe they have like a spare cart that we can buy from them, or maybe a beast of burden that they would be willing to part with.
Was pretty adamant that there was nothing he could do.
Oh,
Other
well.
than sending my guild a message that would take literally the 2.5 day to
Mhm.
get there.
So
I know this.
I mean,
About 5
Sounds like
days
a lot.
instead of 2.5 days, so we might as well just lug everybody through
Yep.
and cut the bullshit.
right. What we can do is, I mean, he's got functioning legs, so the
True.
cat can be backpacked, and we can make Birdman walk. Just have to keep an eye on him.
Dana,
Put him
not
on
to
a
be
leash.
Eva.
Okay.
Hey, I was going for Ava, but then I said Dinah for some reason, and then
You said Dana.
Ava.
Yes.
I want to ask your permission before for this idea, but like, is it possible that we can put a saddle or makeshift saddle on your wolf and attach the Birdman to a rope to the saddle? Or if it doesn't seem okay to you, then that's fine.
I don't really mind the idea of the saddle. You have to take it up with him, and I'm gonna point to the wolf for the bird on top of his back.
Oh, not on top of him, just like attached, like he walks along with the wolf.
Let's see what is happening to your face over there.
You good, bro? What?
Not even. I
Um,
stopped questioning Ilse 20 years ago. I can't even.
Meg,
I just look over, and I'm like, what is happening to Ilse's face?
Ileana seems breakable at the moment, so I was making a stupid face to see if I could do it.
Ooh.
Challenge succeeded.
Yes.
It was more, I was just confused.
No, it's just like the Birdman walks, but he's tied up and attached to a rope that's attached to the saddle on the wolf. Like there's no carrying involved, is what I'm saying.
Make a leash. That's it. Let's go, please. Let's get this show on the road.
Just
We're sitting ducks.
Before we do that, Sony, do you really not want? Do you not want to be seen by people?
It's just like I don't want the news of me coming home to be up there.
How drastic are you willing to change yourself right now?
I mean, the scarf that Ileana gave me can work pretty well.
Well, I've got like makeup and fake facial hair and hair dye if you want it.
Well, Horace, we're not cutting things off of him.
I have a disguise kit.
Are you proficient with
It's-
it?
I'll
Yes.
take the disguise. I'll take the
Yes.
disguise kit.
He made people think he was Batman, remember?
True.
It's true.
There only one person thought I was Batman.
2.
Daisy.
I was
Daisy,
talking-
and there was someone else, wasn't there?
No, the only other people who saw it was Daisy and Ilse.
Didn't one of the kids think you were Batman? Didn't you make one of them think you were Batman at the
Oh,
tournament?
maybe.
I might have. I don't remember.
I
I'm
think
pretty
so,
sure
yeah.
you did.
They didn't
You
see me in
were
costume though.
Oh, okay.
you
I
were
don't
a
remember.
spark
I
of
thought you
friendly imagination for the kids. An inspiration.
Not for nothing. They didn't see you. You want to know why? Because Batman and Max are never in the same room at the same time.
So I'm gonna start working on that disguise kit.
All right, roll me a performance check.
While they do that, Ileana is going to take off her bracer
Mm-hmm.
and take off her necklace and put them into her
Guidance.
bag, wrapping it up in
Guidance
what's
check.
left of the scarf
Okay.
that she gave to Sony.
Okay.
21.
Ooh.
Nice.
Yeah, you can make him look like whatever you want. And yes, I realize the implications of what I just said, and Sam, I apologize.
Just make sure. Just-
I'm going to throw his hair up into a tight bun behind the head so that it looks shorter than it is. I will then put a winter cap on him, a fake goatee, and I'm just going to apply some makeup, give him like bags under the eyes. I'm going to contour some foundation to make his nose look a little extra crooked.
So he wasted no time.
And I'm gonna make him look kind of like a ghetto Owen Wilson.
Wow.
Wow.
Like that's kind of how steep I'm going for with the nose.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
All right.
So is this alias Owen?
Well,
Uh,
did,
Will we
uh,
be addressing
actually,
him as Owen?
Sony had an alias at one point, and you guys ended up like
Butchering it to
like
death?
stopping using
Isn't
it.
Sony D, Elias?
We shit on it, I thought.
Yeah, but
Uh,
you used
let's-
it for like a session, maybe 2.
Oh, it was the heist that we used it for.
It was like Cal or something.
Yes.
Yeah, it was because we were joking. We were making Titanic jokes
Right.
after it.
I was making jokes because it's Kalashtar shortened, but
Yeah.
okay.
It was supposed to be short for caliber.
In my head, I thought Cal Kestis. So I mean, I don't know. There's several ways we could have gone with that.
I'll come up with a new name now. Let's hit the road.
Oh, find it all in the Snapple bottle. Find it all in the Snapple bottle.
Quiet you.
Mhm.
No.
A lot of
Ileana
rules.
has
no,
also
the-
rolled down her sleeves. She no longer has them cuffed, and her hair is now up in a very tight top knot, which is unusual for her. That is all.
All right, so we have 2 people disguising themselves.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm
So,
on my way.
How do you guys continue?
Does anybody else need something?
Yeah, 2 working legs. If you got them.
I do have them. Too bad you don't.
You're
Oh,
so mean, my God. I'm so nice to you guys too. Like,
Since
go-
when were you ever nice to us? You were a
I've
little
been
shit
trying to-
ever since we met you.
to
That's
you,
just because he was flirting with you.
Oh, stop it.
You're not wrong.
I'm gonna untie
Okay, well,
the...
I'm very uncomfortable now, and Ileana is going to make a beeline for the door.
Max
going
is
to
just,
untie
not Max.
the bird's feet
Okay.
and tie another rope around him, leash, like.
Okay. You're good.
I'm just gonna
Let's-
hold you out at
Ileana
arm's.
wants to wait
So-
outside.
I'm just gonna hold you out at arm's length by the backpack rope that I've created, and I'm just gonna shake you a little bit like Bad Kitty.
I like making people feel uncomfortable. It's part of my thing, okay?
Bad
Oh.
Kitty.
Did you just break?
not really good with the ladies, are you?
Actually. Just not this one.
Shake the kitty.
Go Lars! Stop! Alright,
Okay.
you guys are all set. And on the 2nd floor. Or 3rd floor, sorry.
I'll go downstairs carrying the kitty.
On your back, correct.
No, just
Speaking of CJ, as I walk out to the outside of the inn, is there like a coat rack anywhere?
Yeah, there's
where
like
a scarf, a wayward scarf may have found itself. That would be easy to swipe.
No, I'm gonna make you do it. Roll a d100. Roll a percentile.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh. Don't know if I like that. Hold on, where's my d10?
Set the DC.
I don't like this game anymore.
Bullshit.
Is that d10? Yes. 21.
21. You had to be an
21.
8.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I rolled to see what the DC was gonna be, and it was a 92. There's a 92% chance you were gonna find a wayward scarf.
Awesome.
All right, yeah, there is one lone red scarf hanging from the hat rack up and by the front door.
Okay, I want to try and swipe it. Can I first make a perception check to see if anyone's watching me?
Absolutely.
Thank God my perception is high. Jesus Christ.
What else you see?
That would be a 19 total for me. My perception went up by 1 point.
Because
Holy
you level up.
Thank you for leveling up.
You're welcome. And chat, don't take that. Everyone leveled up.
He's not showing favoritism, I hope.
No, definitely not. All right, so the only one watching you is the one at the front desk, the gnome that's running the front desk, and he's watching everybody.
Okay.
Like
I'm gonna wait.
It's his job.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait for like the moment where he seems to be looking elsewhere, and then once he is, I'm gonna try and swipe it.
So I'm assuming you're not doing this like, what's the word? Like blatantly. Like you're not just staring at him like, when are you gonna look?
No. Ileana's kind of like walking through the like the lobby area, I guess you can call it. So as she's like going, she kind of like clocked him, at least the way that I imagine it. Like she clocked him, noticed that he like scans, and is going to like kind of keep an eye on him as she goes to walk out the door. And as she walks out the door, she would swipe.
Okay.
And hope that he doesn't notice.
Could I go up to the gnome?
Sure.
If I see her like eyeing this scarf, I will like.
I don't know. Did you follow me down that quickly?
I probably would have followed like close by because I was under the understanding that we were leaving.
Let's ask everyone. Is everyone leaving right now?
Yes, see.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you're all walking. So
Okay.
as you walk up to the front desk, you go, "Can I help you? Are you guys leaving?"
I'm gonna. Sorry, go ahead, Ava.
I'm gonna walk down with the map
Mm-hmm.
and bring it back.
I'll be right back. Sorry.
Oh, I thought you were keeping that. I was gonna charge that to your guild.
Oh no, we just needed to know where we were compared to everything else.
Okay, are you sure you don't want to keep it?
No, it's fine.
Okay, and he'll reach out and take the map from you. By the way, where'd the room keys?
Oh. Can I?
Max hands over one.
Yep.
Sani's gonna rip it from Ulaharis's side and just toss it.
Yeah, because
Okay.
Ilse
No,
stepped
he
away.
laughed.
Yeah.
There.
And then who's got the key for the girls?
Dinah did. Dinah, yeah.
Thank you.
Yes,
You guys,
of course.
you guys are very nice. All right. Why is that man being dragged behind a dire wolf? If you don't mind me
Because
asking.
he's an asshole.
Because he deserves it.
Less
He's tired.
questions.
Yeah.
He's
probably
tired.
I don't.
yes.
Listen. You have your business. I'm just very curious. He came in on a man's shoulder. He's leaving, being dragged by a dire wolf. You know, that's very interesting how you guys operate.
It's a special request from him.
He doesn't look too happy as you see the Birdman squirming and like
Don't
angry
kick
No,
me.
that's-
tossing.
No,
I
that's
can
the
hear
thing.
you
It's a
guys, but I'll be right back.
it's his pleasure face. When you see this face, it actually means, holy shit, I'm enjoying this.
Roll
Please
me a
give me
deception
more.
check.
Can I assist? Because I was trying to get out. Don't kink shame.
Yeah, okay. With advantage.
Or you guys
Ooh.
could just roll separate.
Okay.
You
Hold
have
on,
a
I got.
high ass fucking deception though. Or we could leave it to
Hold
Sony.
on. Hold on. Sorry, I have to pull out my character sheet. Just give me a sec. I was
I'll
not
be
prepared.
honest. I don't think he needs the second roll.
No, it actually helped out a lot. Believe me.
Hey!
Okay.
What's the total?
Deception.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I got a 16.
You had to beat a 9. What was your first roll? Just out of curiosity.
12. I am.
Yeah,
Passing
you
now.
passed without the help, but yeah, between you and Max, he's just like, all right, you know what? I'm not gonna question you guys. You guys are strange people, but I'm not gonna lie, I like your style. Definitely like your style. By the way, is there a mess up there? Do I have to send someone up to clean anything, or?
No,
Isn't
shouldn't
it
be.
protocol for hotels to clean up every room?
Hotel?
This isn't a
What
hotel.
you think this
It's
is?
not.
Sorry, I've been out of the place for a while now. Carry on. Bye.
No,
He's an odd one.
yes, he
Yeah,
is.
he is.
There's not much of a mess. Just the beds need to be made.
Well, that's normal. Okay, I just want to make sure there's no fluids anywhere.
No, you're fine.
Oh,
I mean, aside from the broken leg guy, I'm pretty sure there's not much fluid.
Okay, well look. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Can I swipe it while he's distracted?
Roll me a sleight of hand with advantage.
Ooh, with advantage? Nice.
Well, yeah, because you got like 4 people up there talking to him.
I will take that advantage.
double it and give it to the next person.
22 total.
You take that scarf and not a single person sees it.
Cool. So as they're talking, I'm literally gonna swipe it and slip right out the door.
All right. Does everyone follow, or is there any more questions for Mr. Gnome up front?
No, we are getting this A train a moving.
All right. So you guys head outside.
Mhm.
It's pretty early in the morning. The sun is still rising. It's not like at the cusp. It's definitely a little bit up. You guys would know it's like an hour after sunrise.
Mhm.
You were told it is a 2.5 day trip from this inn to the guild. I am gonna make one correction. I think Andrew was right last time. I said it was double from the hotel to, or I'm sorry, now he's got hotel in my head. From the inn to the city, it is 3.5. So that was my bad. So it's just an extra day. So
Mhm.
I think I misjudged that. So my bad. Retcon that. So I assume Max is not Max. Ava is leading the charge of you guys heading out.
Guessing as much.
Mhm.
Okay. Can you guys give me what the marching order would be?
Oh.
I'd like to be last.
I would be in the front with
Well, I would hope
Uh,
you would be up at the front.
yeah with Birdie.
Okay. So we got Ava in the front, Dinah in the back.
I'm gonna be in the middle. We can both be in the middle.
I'll be behind the Alan just to make sure he doesn't do anything stupid.
So probably in front of Max and Ileana.
And Ulaharis, where are we?
I guess that puts me in the middle with the dog, the owl, and the cat. I have a little menagerie.
All right. I would like 2 rolls. One is from Ava, which is a survival check, and one can be from anyone else. Just roll me a d6.
A D6? I can.
First
it, I
one that
guess.
calls it out.
4.
12.
First one was a 4 from Max. All right.
I'm
So-
guided.
Well, it's already been done. Oh,
No, no,
for your
just
survival.
guiding
My fault.
yourself.
You had a separate roll. Yep. Okay. So guidance on your survival check.
Also,
Okay.
DM, as we're
Yes.
walking, I just want to throw this out now. I would be consistently watching around us and listening.
So roll me a. Well, okay. Let me ask you this: Are
Mhm.
you actively checking, or are
Mhm.
you passively just keeping your ears open?
I mean, my passive is pretty fucking incredible.
That's why I'm asking, because it. So
Yeah.
I want to make this distinction. This way, we're all clear. Passive and active. Active is you are actively trying to do something. Passive is it's just happening as you're doing other things. So
I
if
think
if
in
you
this
would
case. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
no, I'm making that clear. So I would like to know from you: Are you
Mhm.
actively checking around you while you're all walking, or are you passively just keeping your ears out while keeping an eye forward?
I would definitely be passively doing it, but periodically like making an active check and like focusing back in. So if that has to happen as we walk periodically, that's fine. But
Okay.
right now it's strictly passive.
Okay. And your passive perception is
21 now.
21. Okay, cool. So, Ava, what was your survival check?
Will.
12. All right. So, with a 12, you know the general direction of where you're going. You know which way you would have taken back in the day. It's been a while though. So
Been a while.
you're
In a
you're like
while.
Wow.
it's been a while. You guys are definitely taking your time. Ava's making sure to check every little detail. It's like, okay, I remember this landmark. I remember this landmark. And as the day progresses, nothing really big happens. About halfway through the day, not close, back towards the direction you came from, there will be a far off howl. Just almost the same as the when you first heard it when you were walking towards the inn. And you know it a lot further away than the first time, but nothing too close by. Is there anything during this walk that you guys would like to get done? Any conversations had? Anything in particular? Max.
As we are walking,
Yes.
I am going to be leaving the group a little bit, and I'm going to be taking one at a time those medallions, and I'm just going to be scattering them.
Okay.
Uh,
Are you doing it all in the first day?
Most likely.
Okay.
Dinah would likely hand the one medallion that she has from the first victim of halfening from
Mm.
Ulaharis.
Okay. Fair enough. All right. Let me think for a sec. What role do I want to make for that? I think this would be more of just. Are you doing this methodically, or are you just every once in a while just tossing it? Is there a method to your madness?
There is no method because I don't want there to be any sort of like pattern.
Okay.
So if that requires thought to do a thoughtless non-pattern, then
No, I think you're fine.
it's literally just going to be like, I'm going to run 60 feet in that direction and then run back and just like, just quick jaunt and then back and just kind of like chuck the thing somewhere.
Okay. Fair enough. So then I'm going to say at this point it is not a roll then. Because you're just doing it all willy-nilly.
Yes.
Then there's nothing you really have to worry about there. All right. Anything else in particular you are trying to get done during this journey? Yes, Dinah.
Yes, I would have cast Pass Without a Trace about midway through that
Okay.
to leave no trace of being able to be tracked for about an hour's time to kind of throw off a trail. Were they
Okay.
to attempt to track us by non-magical means?
Okay. Fair enough. Um, how would you do it?
Well, I'm standing in the back, so no one would really notice it, unless if
This is just more of the DM asking. What is it
Oh.
specifically you're doing?
specifically she's generally subtle as a person anyway. So it's just probably an hour of time. Everybody is going to feel like like kind of like a cold sensation brush against their back and land in their feet and settle. And then after that hour is up, it's going to dissipate. But there'll be no tracks left.
Okay, that's fine. I'm just
Yeah.
keeping track of how.
Mhm.
All right, cool.
So they would feel a cold sensation from the nape of their neck down to their feet.
Okay. With that, I will say you guys make it through your first day. Nothing really bothering you. You guys make it a good journey. I will ask this. How long would you make this journey? Are you gonna go straight until sunset? Are you gonna go into the night a little bit? What's the plan here?
Would you guys be okay to go into the night a little bit?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
might have to start a little later because we all need that 8-hour time.
Yeah.
Fair.
Not all of us.
Oh yeah, excuse me. Yeah, you're right. But the majority, we're only as quickest as our slowest person. Like some of us need 8 hours, so
Mhm.
Fair.
There.
we can't all be
Would-
elves.
Would I know of a hiding spot for the night or
So you would definitely know that these woods are very thick. So the path you're taking, you could very easily go off path for a while. Like if you went 10, 15 minutes out, you'd be in a pretty thick wooded area and could hide yourselves pretty well.
okay. Alright.
So how is that? What is the plan? What are you guys doing?
I don't know. Ava, are you looking for like suitable campground, basically?
Well, if we get off the trail for a little bit, the wood gets a little bit more thick, so can just take a spot.
So I'm assuming you would be the one to point everyone in that direction. All right.
Probably.
Mhm.
Okay. So, with that, I will say, Ava, give me a perception check.
I
Or you know what?
will.
Let's make this investigation.
I was gonna say I would like to help her because if she's making it known that she's looking for a place for us to stop, then Ileana would be also looking for that.
Well, then, Ava, I need to know. Are you making that known, or are you just leading?
I am making that known.
Okay, then I'll give you advantage on it.
Okay.
I will also guide myself because my luck is a bit weird.
Guidance.
Got it. Thank you for that advantage. I
Sure.
just rolled a 1.
Oh no!
That's way better. 15.
Hey!
All right.
That's with your guidance.
Yeah.
Oh jeez.
So 15 total.
Yeah.
All right. So once you announce that you're finding the path or the place off the trail, you guys start making your way a little bit to the right, and you find a decent area between a clearing of trees to park yourselves, make some camp, set a fire. Everything's pretty easy for you, and it's far enough off the trail that you know anyone walking it probably wouldn't see you.
Cool.
All right. Is there anything anyone wants to do? Well, actually, I'll ask this. Is there anyone going to look for food?
Yeah,
Um,
I'll look for food.
Okay.
I also have a day of rations in my backpack.
All
Which
right.
Ditto.
I use as my pouch. So if worse comes to worse, we can also use that.
Yeah.
It's only I only have a day's worth of rations though, so
Ulaharis
Yeah,
will
same.
pull out 10 rations.
Whoa.
Yeah, we pack pretty
Party?
smart.
I mean we
I
didn't
burn-
exactly think that we
I
would have
bur-
been zapped. So
I burn a lot of calories sometimes, so
are you gonna
Okay.
need that then?
no.
Max, I just noticed the.
I can function on same thing you guys do.
All right.
Oh, I do have red.
So
I have a question. How long have we been with the company?
What is
At
us
this
like
point-
as a team?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Dinah, it's only been 3 days.
Not even.
The rest of you, minus Ulaharis and myself, it has been a month and a half.
What?
Almost 2 months.
Oh, jeez.
Because you did the month training
Yeah.
by yourselves, and then it's been a couple weeks. Like a lot of the stuff you guys did was 1 day mission, the next day break, the next day mission, the next day break, and then you guys took a few days to do your own thing for a while. Then the tournament happened, and so yeah, it's been a month and a half about.
Okay. You know what? No, I was gonna say Max pulls out about 2-month-old food from when he was living on the street, but I'll say that he's been quietly stashing away the food from the cafeteria
Are you
In
pocket
what?
baconing this?
in like Ziploc bags and tinfoil, and Max's rations are literally his own leftovers.
You just pocket baconed.
Oh yeah.
Roll me a percentile dice, please.
Oh god.
I want to know how much of this survived. Earl's cooking is good, but
79.
Wow.
Whoa.
then I'll even round it up. 80% of it is good.
I'll just start like chucking like the bad, like the moldy bread that's in there. Like, nope.
Yeah.
Oh, tater tots.
All right.
Hang around it.
Oh. Oh, cool.
Everything else is good.
Oh, cool. You have stuff, and Ulaharis will just reach into his bag and pull out a small mess kit.
Ooh, there you
I
go.
mean, I tend to not throw away food, because you never know when you're gonna get a bite to eat when when you live on the street. So
Yeah, I mean that's why I carry the mess kit. You never know when you might need to cook yourself something.
yeah,
Fair enough.
More.
there's like a half-eaten bacon, egg, and cheese in there.
Hey, Mountain Dew, sponsor us.
I thought that sound came from Max. I was just like, you also got a can of Coke in there?
I'm
No,
if
I
it's
really
okay
don't
with all
drink.
of you, I'm gonna go look for some firewood.
If we had cans of Coke, I
Fair
probably
enough.
would have stashed some.
You guys never really specified what kind of drinks you had with your meals, except the like alcohol.
That's true.
So Ileana said she was going to look for firewood.
Oh, Demi, I know your bookshelves are new. You're afraid.
Sonya's gonna check the perimeter just in case no one's been following them.
Okay. So Ileana, I guess you're going by yourself. So
I
roll me a
guess I'm
survival
going by
check.
myself. So
I'll
And
assist
Actually,
Ileana.
Sony.
I was gonna say, actually, I'll go with her.
So the three of you then. So roll advantage on that survival check. And then
Okay.
Sony, roll me a perception check, please.
You said survival, right? Not investigation.
I did.
And
Okay.
I will guide her.
Oh, nice. Okay. Ooh, I'll take that advantage. That was no bueno. Oh, that's much better. Survival is a +3, so that's 19 without the guidance. Now we gotta. Oh, nice. So 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 total for
Okay.
I
fire.
got 14 total.
Okay. So I'm gonna do one at a time. So, Ilse, actually, while I'm doing this, can you address the last thing put in chat
Yes.
as my fellow DM? All right. So, for the survival check, looking for firewood and everything. So the three of you would go out. You would definitely see some lower trees, things that Ulaharis could probably swing an axe at. You know, definitely being able to gather enough between the three of you.
If he
I
had,
I will certainly jump up into the trees because I also have climber's kit, but I also have dope monk shit.
Oh,
So-
absolutely. So between the three of you, 100%, you would find enough firewood and be able to create enough firewood to bring back for the night. As far as Sony, your perception, looking around, as you go around the perimeter of your campsite, there is nothing. You will definitely see a random, like, squirrel, maybe even a little rabbit on the ground. Nothing alarming or familiar to you.
Huh. Wait a second. Can I do an insight check on the rabbit? Because after the whole owlet shit, I'm not taking any chances.
Is the owlin with you? You could just look for the owlin.
No, like remember how
Yeah, go ahead. Roll me an insight check.
Oh, okay. I know what you're. Okay, I get where you're getting at.
I don't.
First insight check of the night.
Because
It's-
remember, the owlin was Folimer's falcon or hawk or whatever.
Uh-huh.
He's thinking that the rabbit is a
Wild
bee-shaped
picture.
or polymorphed
Okay.
person
Se-
or
Another-
creature.
Okay.
17.
17. That rabbit looks pretty scared to see a person walking up on it. I'm assuming with a gun in his hand.
Yes, with a gun in its hand.
Yeah, so that rabbit definitely saw you and went. "Phew."
That rabbit looking mighty tasty.
Holy shit.
Be
Oh my God,
very,
I'm losing
very
my mind.
quiet. I'm hunting rabbits.
Fuck, I'm losing my mind. Stupid fucking owlin.
Kill the wabbit, kill the wabbit, kill the
Rabbit season. Duck season. Rabbit season.
Duck season, fire!
Owlin season. Sunbee season. Owlin season. Sunbee.
All right. So the three on the hunt for firewood and Sony would probably come around the same time after watching the God damn it. Yeah, we're not splitting hairs. God damn it. I love looking down at this chat tonight.
That was just how he fell flat on his ass that day. It was glorious because he did not beat me in the tree climbing contest.
Oh, you were having a conversation on the way back?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm just gonna fucking whatever.
Did you
A-
win
actually-
by... Go ahead.
I was gonna say, while we were out gathering firewood, I would have wanted to have a quick conversation with Ileana.
Do that then.
Hey now, this is so true.
So, like, so
Listen,
as
Hillary,
we're
Dove, chill.
as we're just gathering up the firewood, Ulaharis will just like walk past you, pick up a log, and say, "Why are you and Sani fighting?" Or yeah,
So I don't know what all that was back there, but it's kind of like this unspoken thing at this point. Sonny reminds me of someone that I used to know. And
just somebody.
it's kind of like when you poke fun at someone, and if you don't poke fun at them, it means you don't like them. If that makes sense. And I'm not
so you-
talking in a romantic
Ooh.
sense. It's more like he's like a sibling that I want to strangle in his sleep.
Is it because you're both in charge?
What do you mean? I'm not in charge of anything.
I resent that.
Are you not the leader of your little group here?
I mean,
I
according to the
expect that
agency,
to
they would
document
like to think that I am because I'm just a little more outspoken when it comes to making decisions. But realistically, there is no real leader to our group. It's more like we try to make decisions all together, and then sometimes some of us just act a little bit independent of each other, and then we got to clean up each other's mess. Ava would
Oh,
happily tell
so-
you the same.
Oh, so you guys are a lot like us then. And he'll just like kick over a big log to pick up a stick and say, "Okay, that's good, because I thought the two of you weren't getting along."
Who, me and Sonny?
Yeah.
Oh, Sonny and I are fine. It's more like I said, it's kind of like when you knock it off, CJ.
She asked.
And it's not Sony, it is Sonny, the Tabaxi, not Sony,
Achoo.
the Kalistar gunslinger.
Oh, you're right. Hold on.
Achoo. Oh, man, this forest is
In
cold.
fact, did I spell
Bless
it
you.
right? Yeah, I did.
But so I'm sure you're relatively aware of the way that we came into the agency. Some of us don't mind it so much. Where there are some of us, unfortunately, who would much rather not be there and would much rather places like this. And I'm going to gesture to the forest around us. And while the agency does have some of that, it's just not the same.
I understand. We were a group before this whole fiasco,
Bless you.
but I was just worried that you two weren't getting along. But to say this, I think you would make a good leader. I think you share a lot of the same qualities that Sonny has, whereas that you can make the tough decisions and can take responsibility for the actions of those around you.
You know-
I did nothing.
I think you have me confused with someone else because I consistently feel like I have no control over anyone. In fact, I don't want control over anyone. I don't want anything. I don't want to lead people. It's one of the reasons why I left home in the first place. I don't want the responsibility. We're all individuals, and while yes, you're not wrong, I can make hard decisions. I think that decisions like that shouldn't be put on just one singular person.
I'm
You know
not
what I mean?
disagreeing with you in that regard, but someone still has to take that first step. Sonny has been that one in our group to always do that. Now, don't get me wrong. I feel that he is not as smart as me when it comes to certain situations and fighting, but I trust him to make calls and know that no matter what happens, that call was made with all faith in those around us.
Question.
Responsibility. Huh?
Question.
Yes.
You put the tabaxi down before doing this, right?
Yes.
Or am I on your back for all this?
No, no,
Okay.
you are not.
I'm asking.
No, the cat is no, the kitty is sleeping by
Could
the
you
fire.
imagine?
Is the cat about to smack you?
The cat is out of the bag.
No, the cat's still in the bag, just curled up next to the fire.
The
Aww.
cat is the
He's
bag, damn it.
warm kitty.
Soft kitty, little
But,
ball of
Ball
fur,
of fur.
happy kitty,
Sleepy
sleepy
kitty.
kitty, purr purr purr.
Purr.
God
But
damn it.
You did this,
My-
CJ. You did this.
By having a
But
tabaxi NPC?
Yep.
Yes.
Yes,
Okay. Sure.
I'm sorry.
but
No, you're
Keep
not.
going, sorry.
me and the ones that are still with us, still will trust Sani when it comes to decisions. We don't question whether or not they're right or wrong. It's just that is the decision that is to be had then and there. If we have any feelings about it, we talk about it later. I've seen you do that more than once, or at least heard about it, for your group. A leader is not defined. Aw. A leader is not defined by those who step over others, but by those who are willing to walk with others.
Well, some heavy shit.
You're not there.
I know, but still off table.
So I was just making sure that that was the reason you two were butting heads, because you're so similar in that regard.
I don't even know what to say to that, Lars. I think you are grossly underestimated for how wise you are.
I play this way because I don't want that responsibility. I don't feel that I am capable of keeping that on my shoulders and on my heart. I do what I can for those around me, but thinking only of what I can do, not what the rest can do, because I know that they will do what they can do.
I don't even have anything sassy to come back with that.
First time for everything.
Whether or not you want to lead, I still think you could be a good leader.
Oh, thank you. I know there are plenty of people who would disagree with that, and realistically,
I'll crack him over the head for you.
I'm consistently just flying by the seat of my pants, really.
And with that, Lacey, go ahead. Sorry.
It's really as different and as prickly as some of us are in this group. There's a precarious balance. You know, you have Max, who's stupid logical sometimes, and it's infuriating, and then you have Ava, who brings a level of empathy and reason to things, and then Sony is, as much as he is dark and broody, or at least pretends to think that he is, he's more of this humor and light, and he still manages, even though, you know, we pick on him a bit, all of them are special. And even with Dinah, I mean, we've known her for what, fucking maybe 2 days now, maybe, and I'm being gracious when I say that. It's one of those things where, you know, she also adds a perspective, and I think that they're the ones that really deserve the credit, because while I can make the tough decisions, that's easy to do for most people. You know, it's just saying yes or no and making the decision and standing by it, but without them, it wouldn't be easy.
Well, that means that you are where you should be. You know that you have a strong foundation to stand on because of the people that are around you.
You're right, aren't you?
And that doesn't mean you have to lead.
No, it's just you're crazy, infuriating in the best possible way. You remind me of someone that I was very close with easily 100 years ago, and he had the same happy-go-lucky perspective and deep wisdom that I've seen few have nowadays.
Ulaharis will smile at that and you'll see him actually reach in for a necklace that he's kept tucked under his armor, and you'll see a holy symbol.
And
Oh.
Ileana, you will know exactly which one it is.
Is this so and Den? You son of a bitch, Ilse. Sorry, above table. Okay, I'm better now.
Cool, I struck a nerve without even knowing.
Ileana is the most least religious person in the world.
One of our teammates is not with us. They did not make it one time, and that was because I was not strong enough. But I always relied on them, and I still do. Your team is your team forever.
I'm just writing that down really quick before I forget.
Yep.
Yet another person that follows your god.
And that's what Horus pulls ahead with the love meter on Ileana. Let's see the other votes of the viewers.
Shut up, Sam. You know, you're not the only one who carries symbols of a forgotten person. And I'm going to reach back into my pouch where I had wrapped a necklace that I wore like earlier this morning and had wrapped in. And she's just going to hand it over to you so that you can see it. And what you see is a long gold chain with a jade-like stone. And encased on the top of it is, it looks like it's been dipped in gold to create a like a teardrop effect. And carved into it is the initials NO and FF. F is in Frank for note takers.
This is beautiful.
My cousin gave that to me as a fucking birthday gift when I was 15. He was the closest person that I had in my life and the only one who... He and his father were the only ones who gave a damn about anything that I wanted. And the night that I left, or the night before I left, rather, my home in the forest of Enbez, he was found murdered. And the reason that I was given was that he was fighting for the hand in marriage of a woman, which is a lie because he was not interested in women. And she looks at the necklace in your hand. I've carried that with me ever since, because it was a promise between the two of us that we would protect each other, and I failed. I ran like a coward. I'm gonna aggressively start picking up wood that she sees on the ground.
Did you learn from it?
To not get attached, to that life is short and fleeting, that assholes exist in every plane, unfortunately. At least at surface, but...
I'm not going to tell you what lessons are right and what lessons are wrong. As long as you learn a lesson, but you look back on that lesson at some point and you see if it was the right thing. That is truly what matters.
You know, It's been years
1 week.
since he
Looked
came
at
to
me.
me.
Thank you.
It's real.
We know how to ruin a moment.
It's I know my group knows about most of my history. With why I left the Forest of Enbez, with the exception of Dinah, who, by the way, Ileana is still very aware that Dinah is within the vicinity and could potentially listen to this.
Okay,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
I was just having a conversation with Lauren about what she would have heard because of her passive perception.
Yeah,
Oh,
Ileana's aware.
I'm not trying to keep this quiet or like even private. If
Oh,
she's just
even
like,
Oh, if that's the case, then Dinah, you hear all of this. If this is not being done,
I'm not trying to hide this. Yeah, just in the background, you see the cleric. I'm not here. I'm just
just
like
carving the
fire-
whole thing into a tree.
just picking up like the same sticks every couple of minutes.
There's just
It keeps
There's
dropping them.
floating logs.
I mean, most of the group knows why I left the Forest of Enbez, and it's there's only a few that I've told about Faris, but I don't know, maybe there's some deeper meaning, and the monks would have me believe that there's a divine reason to it, I suppose, but I don't know, I just don't believe in all that shit.
Whether or not there's divine or not, always look back on what you've learned and see if it's right.
Mm-hmm.
That is how you learn. Well, I think we
Yeah.
have enough wood at this point.
Yes, I think so.
With that,
And then she starts to tell you both about how Ferris and her had a tree climbing competition, and she beat him by a long shot, despite him being a barbarian, which is why she associates Ulaharis with him, and why, despite her uncle being a druid and trying to help him win. So that's the conversation that she was having.
Interesting.
so given the length of that conversation, I'm going to say Sony probably beat you guys back. So
Mhm.
Sony, you would have been by the fire already, having already checked the perimeter by the time you guys come back. With that, you guys can either take the long rest now and move to the next morning, unless someone has something else they want to do.
Are we doing watches or anything like that, or
God damn it, Andrew.
are we just trusting it?
I can take first watch. Or should I wake up?
I'll take second.
I'll take third.
I'll take second. I only
Okay.
need
That was
4
already,
hours.
that was already offered up.
Oh,
So
thought-
it's gonna go Ulaharis. It's gonna go Ulaharis, Dinah, Sony.
Okay.
I'll wake you up too, Ileana.
You're disgusting.
All right.
I
So
can only imagine.
there's stuff going on in our private chat, and Andrew is. just
I bet.
waiting. All right. So first night starts up. Everyone can hit long rest. Ulaharis, please roll me a perception check.
Is this before or after the short rest?
This is before the long rest for you.
Perfect. Disadvantage for me.
Oh, because you still have the exhaustion.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Not terrible actually.
Guidance.
You're not there. You're
Okay.
not there. This is when you guys are going to sleep.
Yeah. That's still a 13.
I just roll over and slap him.
So I'm sorry, what was it?
13. I do
A
not
13.
have dark vision.
Okay.
I do.
So your watch goes pretty well. Very close to when your watch would come to an end, however, about 50 feet out to the north, you hear a slight rustling.
Without trying to not wake anybody, I will grab my weapon and just at the edge of the campfire lights, I'm assuming like 10, 15 feet out,
Fair.
I am just going to stand and be extremely focused in that general direction
Okay.
for like 10, 15 minutes unless I hear anything more.
Okay. The longer
And
you
like-
sit, oh, keep going.
I was like, so I want to like stand up with the firelight back to me, just using every inch of my massive form to look intimidating to anything that might be out there.
Fair enough. The longer you sit and wait, the longer the silence goes on. The rustling was only about 5 seconds long, and it was only once.
I'll just scan the darkness one last time.
What's your... Well, keep your original perception.
You just want me to roll a disadvantage?
Yeah, because I'll even give you investigation at this point, because now you're honing in on a singular area.
Can I use perception instead?
Are you focusing in on that spot, or just trying to see if anything else happens?
That general area I'm scanning over for anything that looks
All right.
not
Take the
forest.
perception. All right.
Okay. That would be a 10.
At disadvantage?
Yeah.
All right.
I went from an 18 to an 8.
Yeah. You look around that area, and there, with your eyes still, even after all the time you've been out there, darkness still isn't great for you. You don't really see anything moving.
All right.
Sam, I don't know what the hell that was, but
I'm
swear
about to
God, are you
say,
being haunted?
ghost?
Sorry, am I making
Oh my
noise?
god.
A little bit.
Sorry.
It's all right.
Jeez, Sam, don't bring the microphone into the bathroom.
No, no, I was just doing a quick rinse on something in the kitchen. I was getting myself water. I'll stop now.
It's all good.
No, you're all good. So not seeing anything, I'll go over. I'll first wake up Ileana,
Okay.
and I'll tell only her that I heard something over that way.
Okay.
No, only for a short moment, but nothing approached me.
I will, because I have dark vision up to 60 feet. Would I be able to make a roll to determine what it is? Or
So
like
without
from where I am currently?
you would know, like, just because all you know is the general area that Ulaharis would have told you about.
Mm-hmm.
You can use a perception check to try to look around that area from where you are.
Okay.
But you're all right. Just go for it. Actually,
Okay.
I'll give you what you would have gotten.
My perceptions are pretty decent. Okay, that was a 17 on the die plus 6, so 17,
23.
21, right? 21,
23.
23? Something like
With
that?
the 23, you look in that area. There's a lot of foliage over there, some bushes, other
Mhm.
trees. Nothing out of the ordinary.
I'm going to kind of go like this to Ulaharis. And I'm going to very slowly and carefully, kind of mindful of where I'm stepping, I'm going to creep forward and see if I can get any type of glance into the foliage, any eyes, glean any eyes, anything like that. I want to see if there's something that's there that shouldn't be.
So you're going up to that area specifically?
Mm-hmm. I'm going to stop within like 15 feet.
Okay. Roll me an investigation check.
Cool. Investigation. Oh, that's not great. It's +2, but let's see what we got. 16 total, 14 on the die.
I'm sorry, say that again.
It was a 16 total with 14 on the die +2.
Got it. Okay, so you look around and it looks pretty clear. It's just a bush. As you're rustling the bush a little bit just to look around, you do hear a slight ting, as if there was something in the bush that was touched by a branch.
Am I able to discern where it fell?
It didn't fall. It was brushed up against. Like you heard a branch hit into something metal as you moved it.
I'm going to release my regular staff, not my hard light staff, but my regular one.
Okay.
And I'm going to Gandalf poke it into the bush.
Ting. There is something there.
Can I reach in and grab it?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
As you reach in, you feel something about yay big. As you pick it up, it is a coin. Now, because it's dark, and even with your dark vision, it's still only dim light, so it's kind of hard to make out, but it doesn't look like a coin you've seen before.
Can I take out my cell phone and turn on the flashlight to look at it closer?
Sure. As you turn the flashlight on, you see on one side, the side in front of you, it looks as though it's a silver dollar. It has the look of a silver dollar, but it's gold.
Okay. I'm gonna take it back to the fire and show Ulaharis. And then do you think are you familiar with what this is? And I'm gonna show him the coin, like next to the firelight in my cell phone, so he can see it.
Okay.
Would I be able to roll any kind of check, or because due to like where I grew up in this area would be like isolated from something like this?
I'm sorry, say that again?
Like, because Ulaharis grew up in the mountains, a little isolated, would he be able to make a check to see what this is? Or
I mean, you could look at it. I'm also going to have to retcon something. I missed a part of my note.
Okay.
There is something attached to the coin.
Oh, there is.
A small piece of paper. Yes.
A small piece of paper. I will pull apart that piece of paper and read it.
The piece of the paper says, "To home find the key."
What does it say? Sorry, you cut out.
To home find the key. And Ulaharis, you are checking the coin?
yeah, would I be able to make like a history check or anything in regards to this, or would I not have any idea what this is?
Why don't you roll me an investigation check first? Take a look at the coin. Or are you just shoving it in your face going, "Oh, I don't know." Let's see what your roll is.
Investigation, that is a 10.
Good enough.
With disadvantage.
That is oh, I didn't give you disadvantage.
I'm still exhausted.
Oh, fair. Yeah, you're right. All right. So you still pass the DC. So you take a look at it after Eliana hands it to you, and you look at the side that she hands to you, and it is what you've now seen in the human world as a silver dollar. And as you're looking it over and you turn it over, there's a design on the back. And the design is of a tooth.
It's a tooth.
What is
Sorry.
it?
A tooth.
It's the fucking. Oh,
And I'll just say, oh, this is the Ivory Fairy.
oh, she has a name.
Well, that's what my tribe called her because teeth, ivory. The humans, they called her the Tooth Fairy.
Yes. Unfortunately, I'm familiar.
She
Um,
she leaves coins under your pillow for when you lose a tooth.
Oh, she just forcibly removes them, and I'm gonna gesture to the dire wolf. Remember the dire wolf that was rampaging? That was one of the missions.
I remember reading your report about that. Yes.
Yeah, that was the tooth fairies that were unfortunately charming the dire wolf in order to draw Killian out, because they had a message for him specifically, and they couldn't access him in the agency. So
God damn it, Andrew.
fucking, oh god, I do not like this. I don't like that they have this much access to us. Can I
Well,
look
they are-
around and see if there's any sign that maybe there's that fairy still watching us?
Roll me a perception check again.
should I go wake the other one?
Which other one?
Dinah, she's supposed to be on watch with you.
I think that would be wise. And as she's talking about that, she's like glancing around the trees. 18, 19, 20, 22, 23. 24 for me. 18
Nothing
plus
around.
6.
You look around and you just see a very thick, dark forest. Nothing out of the ordinary. It looks odd to you, like, because it is not from where you're from, and the forests here are definitely thicker than
Fenenbez.
yeah.
Well, it doesn't seem like she's still around, so that's good.
So I'll go over to Dinah and motion her awake and say, looks like something, Ileana found something just for everyone to talk about in the morning. Hmm?
Okay.
Your mic, yeah. There you go.
Okay. So, I will get up and confer with Ileana then. Get some rest, Olaharis.
I'll, as I go over to my bedroll, you want me to stay up?
No,
Get some rest.
I think you need some sleep, Ulaharis. You look tired.
This wouldn't be the first time that I've been awake this long.
Go to sleep.
If anything happens, me
We'll wait.
first.
We'll make you.
Okay.
We'll wake you. Don't worry.
Promise. I'm just gonna grind my the butt end of the cane into the owlin's foot, just to wake him up, just to be an asshole.
Yep. That was actually going to be my thing. I was going to say, by the way, after 4 hours, I am keeping him, or actually not even, I'm keeping him fucking awake as long as possible.
All right.
Oops,
You're gonna-
sorry, bud, didn't see you there.
You just from the ground you just hear he is not happy.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so Ulharis will go to sleep.
Okay.
So then you can get long rest.
DM, would that have been 4 hours for me? Just so I know if I, okay,
Yes.
cool. So I'm going to hit long rest for myself.
I told you could have before.
No, I know, but I wanted to make sure that if something was going to happen, then,
No, you're good.
because I
Yeah.
used the key point earlier, so.
Mhm. No, I knew if you were getting up, it was going to be enough time for you.
Okay. I'm going to show you the coin with the slip of paper. It seems Tooth Fairy friends decided to pay us a visit.
Something tells me that this is not a first-time occurrence.
Well, they visited Max last night. And before that, we've had dealings with her in the past when she was after one of our compatriots, named Killian. He, I might as well say it, he's not fucking around to correct me. He's a vampire. Or Dhampir, I suppose, is the more correct term. Because of his connection within the Hoslow Company, he was wanted by the Tooth Fairy in the war that is currently going on and is now dragging the human world potentially into it by exposing the agency. So,
Gotcha. Okay,
just
so
a
that
whole crock of shit.
okay, that's the second time I've heard Hoslow Company, so at least I know.
Are you familiar? I again, I don't know where you're from. Lauren, quick question above the table.
Okay.
When you were ranting last session
Mm-hmm.
about knowing the terrain of Misfira, were you
Yes.
saying that loud enough for us to hear?
Considering it was a full-blown, like, full-on, very loud rant, yes.
Okay.
Like, honestly, someone, like, in the fucking human world would have heard the goddamn rant. Like,
Okay. I just wanted to kind of determine if she was talking like out loud for us all to hear, or if she was like kind of grumbling under her breath. I just kind of wanted to.
no, that was a full-on rant.
Okay. So, end scene. I don't know where you're from, but have you ever heard of the term boogeyman?
Plenty. All kinds of boogeymen.
Well, here in Misfira, they are our boogeymen.
Okay.
As children, we were told stories about how if we didn't behave, they would come in the middle of the night and take us away if we were being naughty. So, turns out they actually exist. And while they don't rip children out of their beds, they certainly have a lot of dealings throughout what I'm assuming now is more the political sphere of Misfira, courtesy of Strahd.
Does that name ring a bell for me, DM?
Trying to think what you would have known. Actually, kind of, yeah. Strahd would have been a little bit more outgoing about his involvements. So yeah, you would know the name Strahd as almost the same kind of description that you recognized last time about being a trade dealer for an
Like
organization.
a trade tycoon.
Yeah.
Okay.
You would also know that Strahd was a name given to the human world as a fictional character.
Gotcha. Well, all right. Well, I have heard that name. In another life, I used to deal in information, so that's not me anymore. At least not now. But is do you know what that coin specifically like is implicating, or do you need me to identify something from it or something?
You know, they keep somehow finding us. And I don't know if it's because we're being magically tracked or if it's because we have notes and trinkets from them.
Potential. If you have it, they can find it.
Would your would your spell be able to tell us if it's traceable?
I do not know, but I can determine if it's a trap or if it will lead to something undesirable.
I mean, if you want to spend the energy to do that, you're more than welcome to, but
Yeah, sure, why not? I'm going to cast Detect Traps, and I'm directly referencing the nomenclature of the spell that I let me pull it up. The nomenclature that here it is. I funny, but no. It would inflict a sudden or unexpected effect that you consider harmful or undesirable. That's the
Okay.
main part, the main nomenclature that I'm referencing when I'm looking at this. Like, if something would lead to undesirable consequences, it would probably pop in the.
Okay, so where are you casting this? Specifically.
It's you sense the presence of any trap within range, but that's within
Okay,
line
so
of
it's a
sight.
sense thing. Okay, so
Yeah, it's
what's the range?
it's the divination 120 feet range area. So that's also including the area around if there's
Yeah.
any undesirable thing that
And
would
it's
have
120 feet
consequence.
radius from you.
Yes.
Okay. So as you pop the spell, you feel that wave of magic come out. Nothing really pops into existence or into your awareness.
Mhm.
So you are clear.
Okay. And any of the items that's being presented to me, if there's like written notes or anything, kind of like if it's like a legal document, if there's any entrapping language on it, because I don't know specifically what's being handed to me. If you can describe what that is.
oh, it's a note that says it's like a little note that says to home, find the key.
To home, find the key. Okay. Is there any undesirable consequence or entrapment type of
No,
thing? So it is just as it is.
it is
Okay.
as is.
Okay. Well, I don't detect the trap in the language of it. It seems pretty frank. And you said it's a fairy, so they don't really deal in untruths, to my recollection of the stories.
It's more not the untruths that is worrisome. It's that they seem to have so much access to us, and they're able to just pop up and in whenever they want. So, I mean, maybe it's just that they're, like I said, they're probably looking at us through arcane means. It is possible. My mother is able to do it, so I don't know why other magic users wouldn't be able to do the same.
Yeah. I assume that's a thing that, the more involved in what divinity or whatever you get, the more likely you are to pop in on someone unannounced and actually view where they are in the nine.
Suppose.
All right. Well, even still, even in the round area, it's clear. I don't sense anything.
Good to know.
So, at least it was twofold, even though I couldn't answer a question.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I think what I might do is I might take to the trees for a bit and see if I can sense anything up there. I've already gotten enough sleep for myself tonight, so no use going back to bed now.
All right. Dinah's just gonna sit by the fire and write a note.
Okay. So
I
now
will
both of
climb
you,
up a tree.
All right. So you guys are taking your watch. So
Yes.
both of you roll me a perception check, please.
And I will guide myself as well.
Go for it.
Ooh, it's not great.
That's not good for you.
You said perception?
I did, in fact.
I mean, it's still a 16, but it's not great for me. I got a 10 on the die.
For you, yeah.
25.
All right.
Well, good. At least one of us is paying attention.
All right. So you guys, your watch goes pretty easy. Nothing comes up. It's pretty quiet out. So at the end of your watch,
Cool.
what do you do?
We'll wake up Sony for the next one.
All right.
Ileana's gonna remain in the tree.
Okay.
And
In
I
the
don't,
tree,
unless
part of the
Sony tries
tree.
to perceive me, I don't think that he's gonna see me.
We'll see.
In the tree, part of the tree.
Dinah, how do you wake up Sony?
I'm just gonna lean down into his ear and say, "They're coming for you."
Rude.
I'm sorry. I didn't want to leave you.
There's a lot to unpack there.
Name
Fuck
of this
you
episode.
guys.
There's a lot to unpack there.
Oh my god, were you dreaming about your gun worker girlfriend?
Shut up. And he just goes to
You don't know that was above table. Ileana's up in a tree. You don't unless you roll.
I was about
into
to say.
perception.
So,
In the tree,
so
part of the tree.
Dinah, do you tell Sony anything before going back to bed?
I will tell him that I didn't expect that. Sorry for doing that. I know not to do that now, but I probably will do it again if that's the case. Tooth Fairy popped up, I guess, gave a coin. Nothing's in the general vicinity. Have fun. Good night.
What do you do with that, Sony?
The fuck did I miss?
Panic.
And it's
And
not
then,
like a disco.
And then I go on to my patrol duties.
Yeah, Andrew, I know. I'm feeling it too. All right, so Sony, roll me a perception check.
Okay. Give me a second. Perception. Okay. Ooh, that's a spicy 23.
25, you said?
23.
23. So, sorry to say, Ileana, he notices you.
Yeah. Ileana, by the way, she has like a pile of rocks that she's just dropping on Felzevir's head. Not
That's
like
great.
big rocks, but like just to be irritating and to keep him up. That's all
That's
she's doing.
great. Okay, fair enough. I love it. He is awake. So rude.
Good.
All right, so Sony, how do you set up for your watch, or are you doing a perimeter thing?
Perimeter.
You're doing a perimeter thing. Okay. Kalashtar don't have dark vision. All right, what perimeter are you doing? Are you doing the perimeter of the campsite, or are you doing like what's the exact perimeter you're taking?
It's like general.
You're breaking up a lot, dude. What happened?
The
General.
general area.
The general area. General area. You guys are giving me that a lot today. Right. General area. So would you stay close to the light, or are you staying outside the light? Like, are you staying in the dark?
Like enough. Like
Head towards the
clear.
light.
I'm sorry, you're gonna have to repeat that. You're cutting out a lot.
Bro, are you in the same room?
Now it's quiet.
Sam,
Oh,
go
God, I
back
thought-
towards your PC. You're too far.
Unplug, plug back in.
I think your wireless headphones are too far away from.
Yeah.
I said unplug, not DC.
Well,
Oh shit, there goes our watch. What's murdering us in the middle of the night?
No, I'm still awake.
I was
So
gonna say Ileana's taking another watch, so and I
Yeah,
did
that's
see
fine.
your message. You rolled a 17. Okay.
yeah, because
So
I thought it was gonna be
you-
Tony, so I was just gonna, I was gonna leave it so that he could have his time. But
Also, shout out to Lobo for knowing exactly who I based this character off of.
Yeah, actually,
nice.
in the chat, that's pretty good.
Huh.
Why did I
I
just
didn't
The
think
more
that
you
many
know.
other people would recognize the Mice and Men
Oh.
reference.
Test,
He's
test.
back.
Much
There
better.
we go.
George, I want to pet the rabbits.
I'm gonna go back to hiding my
So-
tree. Okay, bye.
So, Sony, are
Okay.
you staying within the light or are you out in the dark?
Like 5 feet away, a little bit further from the light can see.
Okay, so 5 feet away from the
Yeah.
perimeter of the light. Okay,
Yeah.
sure. So roll me a perception check with disadvantage because you do not have dark vision.
I already rolled though.
With disadvantage?
Hold on.
You don't have the special elven eyes that can see in the dark.
What do your elven eyes see, Legolas?
That's
What does your elven insomnia do for
18.
you?
18 with disadvantage?
Yeah. Am I still
Nice.
counting the first roll or?
Yeah. So your first roll was what?
It was
On the die.
It was 17 and I got a 12. I have a +6 on my perception.
Then that would have been 18. Okay, so what was the second roll?
18 total.
No. You have to roll again, Chief.
That's what
He
I'm
did.
saying with disadvantage. That's 2 rolls.
A 9.
What's the total?
9 total.
That with the plus. Okay. So with a 9, inspiration if you want it.
Inspiration.
Okay. Just throwing it out there.
10 total.
10 to okay, so you only got a +1 on that. Okay. So here's what we'll do. With a 10, your watch goes pretty easy. You walk that perimeter. The only sounds you hear in the night are your own feet crunching on the on sticks. Your own footsteps out in the world. And the occasional Ileana throwing the rock from the tree and that's about it. And with that, the night is over. All of you, if you haven't yet for some reason, hit long rest.
Yeah, I lose my point of exhaustion.
Yep. So it is now the next morning.
Watch me gain it back.
That's up to you.
I'm gonna
Hold my
remove
javelin.
the gag from Felzavir.
How many rocks do you have?
Oh, there's plenty more where that came from. I am though gonna reach into my pouch and I am going to offer him some rations.
Are you feeding him?
Yeah, I'm not untying him. Fuck that shit.
I have to make a roll.
Look,
What's your
while
armor?
you do that,
Yes, actually, what is your armor class?
my armor class.
Yeah.
Oh,
On your
motherfucker.
fingies.
I'm glad Andrew knows. Yeah.
What is the armor on your fingies?
Hold on,
So
hold on.
She's a
Oh my
monk.
God.
On armor defense.
I hope he knows that retribution is gonna come. 17.
he rolled a 16. So as you go to feed him, he tries to bite you.
Okay, listen, I'm gonna grab his beak.
Okay.
Just as a reaction. Listen, you are gonna listen to me very clearly here. This is the way this is gonna go. I'm not that much of an asshole. I'm an asshole. Let's just get that clear. But while I don't like you, in fact, I don't give a fuck if you live or die at this point. But I'm still going to treat you like a decent human being. Do you or do you not want something to eat? Just nod yes or no.
He's gonna look you right in the face and wink at you.
Okay. I'm gonna open up his beak forcibly, and I'm gonna shove the ration in and close up his beak.
Hey, buddy, you did this to yourself.
You'll see him chew and swallow, and he looks at you and just goes, "Well, that was forceful.
I
like it like that."
I'm going to hit him with an unarmed strike.
Please do.
The verbiage you're looking for is I'm gonna deck him in the schnoz.
Yep. Yep. I'm
you
so glad.
You have an advantage on that. 'Cause he's-
Oh, really?
yeah,
Oh,
he's tied
let's
up.
see if I roll higher than what I just did. Yep, I'll take my first roll, which was a 14 plus 7. So
21.
that's 25?
21.
21? Yeah, I'll take it.
Math.
Math! I'm great at it. I play a game with math rocks.
Math rocks.
That's all they are.
So yeah,
They have
that's a
souls,
21.
damn it. All right.
So I'm assuming that he will take that damage. So it's
Yep.
a 1d6.
I'm sorry,
Four.
just because I blanked for a second. What was the?
It's an unarmed.
Yeah, no. What was
21.
the? Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah, that was the math. Okay.
That
Wow,
came
I
in
blanked.
in the schnoz.
That'll be 6 points of damage total.
So the hand that's holding him up, you just bam.
Yep, I just hold him and boom.
He full on takes that blow, and he just spits out a little blood and looks at you and goes, "Finally, do it again."
You know what? No, I'm gonna take my water. No, I'm not gonna take my water skin. Never mind. Back.
Drown him. Drown him. He'll love it.
No, I
waterboard him.
have the gold fucking liquid from the lab in my flask right now.
Ah.
So I am going in my water skin. I'm going to close his beak back up. I'm not even gonna do what I was gonna do. Redact.
You're
You had
gagging
it in
him or
a-
tying it.
I did both because the flask of the health potion wasn't enough. I was using that just to let him know that I had it. I didn't want him to know how much. So I had that in the flask and I also had it in my water skin.
If I recall correctly, I had the water skin, you had the flask.
Yes.
I don't.
Yes, because you used your water skin, Ileana, after the mansion to help
Wash.
Sony wash his hands.
That's right.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Never mind.
So unless
I
you're
am
telling
gonna-
me Sony washed his hands with some of that yellow liquid, then we got some shit to talk about.
I'm
Yeah.
instead going to shove the water down it like in his beak. Just like kind of like like with the water bottles when you could squeeze it and it just
Yep.
I'm gonna try and do that.
All right, hold on, because you're coming near him again.
Just spray
I
him on
have
top
his
of
beak
nose.
still.
You have to take out your water skin.
Oh, well, I figured it because it was an
It's
unarmed strike, I would just reach into my pouch and grab it, but
It's okay. He only rolled a 10
misses?
anyway.
cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that and I'm just gonna squirt water in his mouth and right after I'm not even gonna wait for him to spit it out or even make a comment. I'm taking the cloth and I'm closing his mouth again.
Okay. Well, again, I'm gonna ask because before you had him gagged, are you now tying his mouth shut?
Or whatever, however we had him.
I'm asking you.
Yeah,
that's-
I don't remember how we did it, so
He was gagged first, but are you
I'm gonna
now?
no, because I want him
holding
to drink the water. I'll tie it around his beak.
it? Okay.
Yeah, because otherwise it's just gonna absorb the water if he just holds it in his mouth. So
Sure. Okay.
Well, he could suck the cloth.
I mean that's also true.
You should just shove them in a box with a hole in it.
Suck my cloth. That's great.
Uh-huh.
I mean,
After that,
New merch
you
drop,
can.
suck my cloth. Put it on a
There's a lot-
t-shirt.
There's a lot to take
On a
out of that.
t-shirt. There's a lot to unpack there, Elsie.
oh wow.
I said
Oh,
take
anyway.
out.
I know what I said.
Mind you, we're probably gonna have to toss him on the back of the direwolf or something, because he's not gonna be moving very quickly today.
No,
He
he's
wasn't
not.
moving.
We've
He was
been-
being dragged to begin with.
Oh,
Yeah, but
right.
he's-
Never mind.
He's also got 2 days of exhaustion, so his movement speed is halved.
Right.
This man has not slept for 2 days.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Cool. Ulaharis will just pull him.
Okay. Even better.
Oh, you're not even letting the direwolf do it this time?
I'm just saying, like, it to not impede in any sort of encumbrance, Ulaharis can pull him. Because Ulaharis can can push, drag, or lift over 1,000 pounds.
Okay.
Because Goliath.
Okay.
Oh, that's fair. How is does Sani appear to be in better health today? Like, does he need to still be backpacked?
Yeah.
Okay. Just curious.
So there's a limit to what healing can do. And it's like fully broken bones, as bad as broken as his legs were. It is going to take a lot more than a long rest and a healing spell to fix him. So he looks well rested. Like the rest of him looks great. His legs less bruised for sure.
Okay, that's it. That was my
Sony,
question.
Yes.
roll me a perception check, please.
Oh my god.
Well, because it's part of your normal routine to clean your guns in the morning, so gotta
Well,
check.
I'm back to shit luck now. 9 total.
Oh, that's right.
Nothing
oh,
wrong.
No.
Nothing's wrong. Your guns are fine.
All right, I'm gonna argue this actually here. In all fairness, if I remember correctly, it was not the firing pin was removed; it was the bullets, right?
He emptied the magazine entirely.
Right.
He
You
emptied the
would
clip.
fucking notice no bullets.
I'm leaving it up to the dice. Is Sony aware enough, or because he could very well be focused on something else?
I'm gonna throw a pistol magazine at you and have you say quick glance. Full or not full?
Well, I'm leaving it up to the dice. Sony obviously is not focused on what he's doing.
I mean, how intricately does Sony go over his weapons in the morning?
Look, he's just tired. He's just still tired because we've been on the road for 2 days, and he just wants to get this over
That
with.
wasn't the question.
Yeah.
How do you prepare your weapons every morning?
And when you wake up and you because I am assuming you have a normal routine in which Sony checks his weapons. Do you do what everyone else usually does when they check their weapons and they cock it back and see if that there's one in the chamber? Do you pull out the magazine and see that there's bullets in there to begin with? Like,
You were never specific with me, so
This is where you say yes.
I did this for you, but I'm still trying to help.
we're asking, what are you doing? What is your routine?
Gives him a firearm.
I was gonna say, let's go to the shooting range and let's just
Yes. Oh, that's something we should all actually do is meet up to fire some guns. That'd be great.
Hey DM, what was that roll?
Fuck it. He just I guess he cleans it every 3 days, so I guess tomorrow we'll properly investigate it.
Okay.
All right, sure.
You had a chance.
All right, so you don't notice shit.
And he RP'd a reason why not to. That's fine.
All right, so you guys make your way. Making your way.
Making away.
Ava, roll me that survival check.
Guidance.
Another guidance.
Yeah, because
I
I
love
have
it.
+0 to
Guidance.
whatever I roll, so. Okay, 20
20.
total.
Okay. So, after the rest, and, not really anything crazy going on, Ava gets up, looks around, and goes, I know what I'm doing here. And you set off in a very confident direction, with everyone following behind. Now that it's not a single-digit number, and there's more confidence in where you're going, I will ask the group, what pace do you move? Do you move at a normal pace? Do you move at a fast pace? Do you move at a slow pace?
Normal.
Do we have the option with our current encumbrance of individuals to move at a fast pace?
The only encumbrance you have is carrying or dragging the owl. If you choose to walk fast, you can walk fast.
And carrying the kitty.
I would argue that it's on his back.
Oh wait, does that mean I can then also carry the wolf and have a traveling menagerie?
I think the wolf can move faster on its own.
Ulahara
What'd you say?
Ulaharis is just a Pokemon trainer at this point.
Said Ulaharis is petting.
Hey.
You gotta catch them all.
It's my character in Ilse's campaign. None of that.
He's
Well,
just
your
got a
Pokemon
copyright
is
strike
carrying a
all.
cat, an owl, and then one will carry a direwolf. It's a Pokemon trainer.
Now,
And I'm
clearly,
not
he just
even a
wants-
Farmaris
ranger.
challenges you.
Farmaris will lose.
All right. So I'm gonna ask again because I heard one answer, but then everyone else got into a different discussion. So Andrew says normal pace. Is there
Normal's
anyone
fine.
else that's going to agree or disagree? I want to know what is the group doing?
I get a little bit
normal.
faster, like a slight power walking motion.
There are 3 options, Sam. No middle of the road.
I
Fast,
hope-
normal, slow.
I hope Sony
Normal.
power walks like one of those old ladies at the mall.
With the ski poles, the Nordic track walkers.
Oh, no.
The Nordic track walkers, dear lord.
It
No.
was-
Normal pace then.
yeah, I
Alright,
was
are we all
going to
agreed on
say
normal
if
pace?
you
Yes.
try to get in front of Ava, Ava's gonna catch you by the collar and be like, "Do you know where you're going?"
I really
I
thought
do.
you were about to say you were gonna let him go forward and get lost.
No.
Alright,
Bye. Have a wonderful time.
There he goes.
All right. So you guys move at a normal pace. Nothing crazy for the first half of the day. About 1 o'clock ish, you guys are gonna start hearing a noise from up the road a little bit. Now this part that you're on right now is a little bit of a hill going upwards, and you'll see up towards the top of the hill a carriage is coming over and down the hill towards you. What do you do?
Can I make a perception check as like we
Sure.
get closer?
Sure.
All right, Southern Belle.
Are we in the road?
Ava,
Oh, we were.
are you following a path?
Probably the one that she and the guild members would follow.
Okay, so you're following a path.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah. It starts off about, let's say, 50 feet from you. And then as you get closer and closer, roll me that perception check.
Wasn't great. That'll be a hot because I know my perception is 6. That's a real hot 9 for me.
It is a carriage with nothing pulling it. It is moving on its own.
Cool. Wait, there's nothing pulling it?
Can I investigate it now? Can I investigate?
Is it moving? It's moving towards us
Mhm.
with nothing pulling it.
Sony and Ava, roll me a history check.
Oh boy.
Guidance.
Towards us?
I'm sorry.
Is this
I
the
don't
type
have
of-
anything.
DM, quick question. Do I get advantage because this is something in my backstory? No. Just double checking.
No, you're getting this history check because of your backstory. 3 total? Holy shit, Ava.
With guidance?
With guidance, like guidance rolled 1 and a 2 on the.
That's okay. I mean, if it makes you feel better, I rolled a 3, but I have a +6 to my perception, so.
Back.
It's
So
not
we're-
Sam,
my
it's
God,
up to
nine.
you.
I got a
What's
What's your
9.
history? You got it.
I got a 9. How fucked up am I over?
I will give you that. Ava, it looks familiar. Like it's not surprising to you. Sony, you would know that a carriage without something pulling it is something you personally have seen in your family. You would remember that a carriage around these parts can have a motor of sorts, but motors from this side are powered by more ethereal means. So you guys.
Is this a trap?
Have-
Feels like a trap.
Calm down. It's just a motor-powered card.
Oh.
Ileana looks very uncomfortable because she has never seen one of these before. Right, DM? I've never seen one of these
No,
before.
well,
Okay.
no, you've seen.
Being
You
in the
might have.
forest?
You might have. Max, to you, it looks like a car. Just looks like a carriage.
Like the
Model
horse-drawn
T.
carriages from that they have in New York City.
Except it looks like it's moving like a car.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's a Model T.
So it looks like a carriage,
It's
but
a
it looks like it's
Model
moving like a
T.
car.
It's a Model T.
So those old cars that were like
Well, it looks like that, but it's moving like a normal car.
Cool.
Quick, get the black and white mouse.
Would I be able to roll a history check to see if I've ever seen these before? Because if
Sure.
okay,
Me too.
Sure.
no, I don't
Actually,
think so.
Dinah, your backstory, I'll give you advantage on the history check.
It's a 9 for
Nine.
me.
You've seen one of these once or twice before, just because of the way. Not even before you went to the monastery, you would have seen one of these in your travels.
Okay.
I'm also gonna roll with guidance. Just so.
Okay, so
So-
advantage and guidance. Okay.
Okay, I will take the 19 plus 3, so 22.
Diana, your days, I'm trying not to give away
Are
too
numbered.
much. No, yes. No, you have seen several of these
Mhm.
in many variations, driven by many different people. This is nothing new to you. You're just like, what? It's a cart. What?
Ain't special.
Exactly.
Is Mortimer about to get out of it?
So, well, I'm asking because this thing is not slowing down. What do you guys do?
Peel off to the side.
Side.
Yeah.
All right. As it passes all of you, it doesn't seem to slow down until about 10 feet behind you. You hear, "Er," and it just comes to a stop real quick.
That was adorable. That sounded.
Sorry, it was the best I could come up with right there. Because it's not it wasn't going that fast because it's on a like dirt path, but and a door will open. And a man gets out. And he's not going to get out fully. He's going to lean out like half his body. He's going to go, Ava?
Friend of yours?
What do you do?
Yes.
Ava! And a man gets out.
Lover from the Bygone era.
Tall, like 6.5 feet tall, long black hair, elf. He's gonna look at you and he's gonna say, "Oh my God, I had the name and I'm sorry. Grendel, from the guild." And he's gonna run up and hug you so fast.
All right.
What are you doing here? You've been gone we thought you died.
Didn't you guys get my messages?
Messages?
He got better.
I wonder if they got stuck, Ava, because I'm pretty sure mine also got stuck entering the
Ava,
portal.
do I break him?
Fair. Nope. You may not.
Ava,
Yes.
this is one of the guild members you would consider a brother. That you know the story you and I talked about. This was one of the ones that pushed.
Got it.
Yep.
Break him.
Now, what was it? Do the thing?
Julie, do the thing.
Julie knew how to do the thing.
I love it.
This is amazing. Where have you been this whole time?
Remember that portal?
You didn't.
Yeah, I did.
We were kidding.
I'm gonna punch him in the arm.
We were kidding.
Were you though?
Yes.
Kidding about what?
It was a dare.
Pussy. Who are
My
these
friends.
people?
Friends.
You
No.
made friends over there?
I'm
He's gonna look
punch
around
him.
at all of you and go, wait. I'm confused.
There's one that's not friend, and I'm gonna point to the bird.
He's tied up.
Yeah.
Very
Hold up the kitty
indication of
cat.
Oh, observant.
good indication of status.
Okay, I'm very confused. Very happy.
Very observant.
Sorry, I didn't understand.
Siri. Okay, I have somewhere to go. We have a job by the water.
Okay.
Oh my god. The Guildmaster's gonna be so happy. Oh my god.
Oh, they know.
By the water, do you mean where the inn? Is
Yeah. Yeah, so we got word about a day ago that something weird happened out by the coast, so we're going to investigate.
That
Oh,
was
we
um,
us.
need to do that then.
Whoops.
What do you mean?
You found the source.
We were thrown out of another portal in here, by the coast.
Ulahar is standing there with a knife, like, I will cut.
Ilse, I just have to ask, one blade or two? Okay. Oh, no, so you're not sneezing it. Okay.
Too thick.
Okay. Okay.
And Max.
We still, you know, I'm gonna have to go anyway, but
Hmm.
Ava, what did you get yourself into this time? Normally, I'm the one that gets into shit.
I know.
I mean,
Long
would you like
story.
her to answer that rhetorically or alphabetically?
Alphabet. He's gonna look you dead in the face, Ilyana, and just go, "I like her. She talks like me." And we'll
God,
talk
that's
about.
fucking scary.
I'm gonna kind of inch behind where Max is, and Ulahar is, and stand in between them.
You want to see scary? Ask Ava about some of the jobs we pulled together, some of the shit some of the torture, not even torture, just the people that we leave in our wake. It's so funny.
Can I make an insight check to see if he is just bolstering himself, or he's like a
Sure.
preening peacock? Can I please do
Sure.
that?
Good.
Please add on to the counter
Thanks.
insight check.
Yes.
Also, you can add another insight and a guidance.
And add another insight and a guidance.
Oh, I'm doing this with advantage. Is that
Everyone's
what I'm
doing it.
understanding?
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you guys are
Ulahar.
amazing. I will take that advantage. That was a natural 20.
There is no advantage. They're doing their
Yeah.
own.
Yeah.
No. Wait, so
Yeah.
who's doing oh, wait, hold
They're
on. Now
guiding
I'm
themselves.
confused.
I thought.
I'll
Yes.
help out. I'll help out Ileana with the roll.
Okay, so you
No,
get the
that's okay.
advantage.
I mean, I'll just re-roll. It's fine because
no.
you-
Sony's giving you the advantage, so you're good.
I was gonna say, let me see if I roll 2 nat 20s in a row because that has.
Did you roll a nat 20?
I rolled a
She
nat
did.
20 with the advantage. Yeah.
Okay, you're good then. So we got a nat 20.
Well, that's okay. I rolled another nat 20. So.
Oh my
Son
god!
of a
27.
So
27
Damn, you guys.
hold on. Zeros.
max.
Dirty 20.
Insight.
Nice.
Insight. Plus 6. So that's a 26 for me as well.
All right.
I'm gonna send
This
that picture in.
this man is so happy right now. Like he's not even there's not even a shred of there's not there he's in a state of mind where he probably couldn't lie if he wanted to. Like
Okay.
he's gushing right now basically.
He's like a puppy.
Yeah.
Fucking terrifying.
I'm gonna lean over to Dinah and whisper that.
I mean, it's a good look on him. At least he's happy.
Do they not know you were part of a thieves guild?
It's scary that
it's
he's
kind
so
of an
excited about torturing.
Oh, that's what you're. Okay, so by
mean,
that
let her
I mean.
Fuck if you're part of a thieves guild, that doesn't bother me at all.
No. So by torturing, I mean we. You see, when we do a job, I like to mess with people's heads, and he's gonna walk right up to Sony.
I'm
Leon
gonna
and
mind
Leon.
link with
He's
him
gonna
and be
walk
like,
right up to Sony,
maybe don't
and he's gonna
do
lean up
that."
against him and put his hand on Sony, just like lean up against him and just go, you know, it's so much fun when you come up to someone and you're just like, hey man, what's up, and then he like pops out of existence for a sec and like comes back to the other side and just leans on Sony the other way, and he's just like, it's so much fun to watch people's faces. It's so much fun.
I pull out a gun and
Riveting.
point it to his face.
Okay, hold up. No need for that. And he's gonna put his finger on the gun and just kind of lower it and just go, oh, wait.
You picked
Wait.
literally the worst person to do that to. Like,
He has a
legitimately.
tendency to shoot.
Ending right here.
I'm so glad I just rolled that nat 20. Question. Why is the man pointing a empty gun at me?
What?
Don't you check your guns?
I pulled the trigger just to
Didn't
double
you
check.
Didn't you just check this morning?
I'm sorry, whoa. You just said you pulled the trigger?
Yes, to see if he's lying or not.
Click.
Okay, yeah, you put it. Are you aiming it at him?
Yes.
You aim it at him and pull the trigger?
Hey, he said it was empty.
Damn, why are you the way that you are?
Hold
Like,
on,
why
real
are
quick.
you
Hold
like
on.
love
this?
it.
Nope.
Hold
I
on.
love it.
Hold on. Hold on.
Nope.
I love
Nope.
This is what's gonna happen.
Megan, shut the fuck up.
This is
I love
what's
it.
gonna happen.
Don't ever
This is
change.
what's gonna happen.
Don't ever change. Indeed.
Sam, what's your AC?
Hold on. Sorry, I just gotta pull this up. 16.
Okay. So you reach up, you pull the trigger at him.
No. Like I don't reach back up. Like while he's pointing it down, it says it's empty. I shoot. I pull the trigger.
It's I'm sorry, but this is a chain of events already happened, and you said you pulled it, pointing it at him. So you click. He immediately, the face goes serious. He reaches forward, punches you in the chest, full on one tap, no damage. But he's doing an what's it called? A
Stunning strike.
disarming strike.
Oh.
And he pops that gun out of your hand like that. So he
That-
punches
that's,
you.
That's called a strength check.
Yeah.
Is that a strength check on the
Disarming
on
strike.
a disarming
fire
strike?
Strength. Saving throw.
Okay, Sam, roll a strength saving throw. I'm sorry.
Oh goody.
Four players are good at.
21.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, even better. So he punches you in the chest and reaches up to grab your gun. You're able to hold it in place, and he's sitting there holding it like at the end of your arm. Yes, Max.
Do I get opportunity here?
Sure. Because right now there's a struggle going on.
Cool.
of
I need
this man
I need,
trying to pull the gun out of his hand.
I need him to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. What does he
Ula
do?
Horace would also like to add something to this conversation.
Well, one thing at a time.
I'm just gonna face
So
palm.
what does he have to? What is this?
He has to roll a Constitution saving throw.
I know. What is this for?
If he fails it, he's going to be teleported to wherever I put him.
You and your freaking.
Are you? What are you casting?
Vortex warp.
Okay. He rolled a 9.
He fails.
Where are you sending him?
Ula Horace, where are you in comparison to Sony?
I would have been like 10 feet away, but in that exact moment, closing the gap.
Okay. He's
that-
going. Okay, then so I have like 90 feet that I can choose from.
Okay.
So I'm going to put him at about. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to send him right next to his cart.
Okay.
Yeah, he has to land on the ground. I can't put him like in the air or anything like that.
Okay.
So he's just going to go from holding Sony's arm to standing right next to his own cart that he just got out of.
Okay. So he's
Will
gonna.
Harris would have-
Just to separate the two.
Okay.
Will
He's gonna-
Harris's additive to this conversation would have been a boot to his chest, but the chest was no longer where it was. So
Okay. So as he pops back in front of the cart, he's gonna look over, realize where he is, pound on the cart, and go, "Hey, get out here!" 3 guys are going to pop out of the cart.
Okay. Gentlemen, I think we all just need to relax.
I
Sony,
put the cat down.
Sony, we have discussed this. Remember that little voice. You need to remember the little voice in your head that says, maybe this is a bad idea.
He said the gun was loaded. I was just testing his theory real quick.
Why
You
would
didn't
you
have to
point
point
it at him?
You're pointing it at my family, man.
Ava,
Okay.
tell your boyfriend to calm down.
Real question. Real talk. The guys over here, ready to pounce on all y'all idiots. Ava,
Yes.
what is the deal with him? And am I taking out anyone else around you?
No. I'll deal with him.
Boys, back in the cart.
I already have to give a few punches.
Okay. Did not expect that. Don't know what's up with the unloaded gun, but
I mean, well, thank goodness it was unloaded at this point.
yeah, I'm glad I was right. Ava, just so you know, over the past 6 months, we got firearms. Only a
Okay.
certain division uses them. I'm training to become one of them.
Got
And
it.
in trying to move his gun, I felt the difference. But little warning: if you're trying to test if a gun is loaded or not, usually point it elsewhere, maybe at the ground. I don't know, something.
Remove the magazine.
That too.
It's real easy to do.
So happy to see you, Ava. Awesome, really good. See you in a couple days, hopefully. I'm gonna go before something else happens because
Got it.
that was here. I expected things to be to here.
Yep.
Just throwing that out there.
Same.
Nice to meet you guys.
Nice meeting you.
Been a pleasure.
What was your name?
I'm losing it.
Grendel.
Tony. Thank you,
Grendel.
Grandow.
Grendow?
With an A, Grandow.
Hi,
Grandow.
Grandon.
And he just hops in the cart. You hear, instead of like a motor starting up, you hear almost like, when the power goes out, or when the power is out and it turns back on, you hear that just like hum start back up. That's what you hear as the cart powers up, and you see just like some of the edges of the
It's a
cart.
Tesla.
No.
Oh, we don't have to worry about them. Those will catch fire soon enough.
Oh my god.
You see like the edges of the cart light for a second with like an arcane light, and then it starts to simmer back down and the cart starts moving.
I mean, somebody will deal with you the way they want to deal with you, but keep in mind, Sony, we are pretty much under a scope of the court of public opinions, and that's no way to make friends.
Which was kind of what we were told to do, is make friends.
I mean, you were a prince at one time. You should know that people generally don't really respond well to hostile behavior. But what do I know? Rulers and upperclassmen are generally the same, aren't they? And she's just going to walk away from him.
Ulahar's question for you.
Yeah.
Where did you put Sani?
Right down next to me.
And near anybody or
Whoever might have been standing next to me.
Liliana was standing next to Max and Ulahara,
gaggle, in the gaggle that is the group standing on the side of the road.
Okay. Sonny's gonna pull on Max's like pants first, like his pant leg, real quick.
Hi.
Come here.
He
What?
wants uppies.
No, I want him to come down.
He
I
wants
will-
downies.
I will drop down to him.
Okay. I don't think that was intentional. Maybe lighten up on him a little bit.
You don't think
he's new to this? Just give him
who's new?
Sony.
New to what?
People.
Shooting people?
All the
Checking
above.
things like this. Might want to give him a little. Yeah, that was dumb, but
Okay.
yeah, just throwing it out there.
Okay.
Kitty want uppies?
Yes, you big idiot. We need to get moving.
Okay, uppy kitty.
I hate you. I hate you so much.
I love how like Sonny's legs are just like dangling as they're broken. So every
No,
time
no.
Well,
They're all nice and tied up.
One of them had a splint on it.
Yes.
it's
The
good.
other one
The
isn't.
super fucked up one was splintered.
Yeah.
I tied him into a nice little backpack so that his
Oh.
legs are compressed.
I just assumed that every time he was getting picked up and put down, his legs are going like
No. So the way I imagine him, he's just sitting in a permanent like crisscross until I untie him.
Great.
I
I
was-
don't
with
have
that-
high medicine. I don't know if this is good for him or not.
I was expecting a full blown crash test dummy.
And
I
with
mean, there
that-
is a rope for me to swing him from.
Please, God, no.
Please don't do that.
With the
Improvised weapon.
events occurring of the day, this is where we will end tonight's session. I will definitely say there was a way that could have gone.
I think
So
I really fucked up.
no, you made an honest mistake. Just
You made a choice.
learn from it.
It's respectable that you made a
Yeah.
made a choice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, you stuck to the character. That was great.
You're good.
Yeah.
You're a newbie, dude. All right. So anyone still in
Ah.
chat, which it looks like there's still some people in chat. This is about the time that we vote for which player deserves the inspiration roll for next time, based on something they did clutch, or just you liked their RP tonight. Lily, you can't say you're never in chat because you are here. You responded to me, so you can vote.
We have a chat?
Yeah.
Oh my
Oh,
god,
this
people
chat
are
is like the
watching?
best.
God.
This chat has been the most active we've ever had it.
No, I
Oh
only
god,
have
people are watching?
I only have it on both my phone and television right next to me as I'm
Yeah, I was a little confused by that.
being sarcastic, guys. Come on.
Yeah, I know. All right. So I already have the vote that was given earlier by Arlene. So that's in my head. So we'll start with the players as always. Sony, where's your vote going?
Oh, we're starting backwards.
Yep.
Dinah for doing that side of the road comment.
Yeah, that was rough.
Which one?
The accidents happen on the side of the road.
Ah, yeah. Okay.
The sick
enough.
burn to the Owlin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Sure.
Horace, where is your vote going?
God, I'm actually torn between
Nothing's
either
right, I'm torn. Go ahead.
between Dinah and Ava. Dinah for the background picking up the sticks, and Ava for handling a situation that had nothing really to do with all of us. It was just her and a old buddy of hers that escalated very quickly.
Really did.
So I'll give it to Ava for that, actually.
Okay. Max.
Oh jeez. Oh jeez.
Oh,
I-
jeez.
Ah, jeez.
Ah,
goodness.
Oh, jeez. Oh, no. Oh, jeez.
I'll give it
Should
to Ava.
To Ava. For
Yeah.
what?
Cuz.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Billy
Sadie,
gave
you
at
see
least
what
one.
you do.
Revenge. That's all I see.
Okay. So far we've got 2 votes for Dinah, 2 votes for Ava,
Mhm.
including the chat vote from earlier.
Oh.
Ileana, where is your vote going?
I'm gonna give it to Ulaharis
Ooh.
for that fucking nugget of wisdom, because he plays like he's some dumb oaf, but not for nothing. Got a lot of wisdom. It's like a Caddyshack situation, give or
Like-
take.
All right.
Eric.
But yeah, that nugget of wisdom, I actually wrote it down. I was like, that's good. I'm gonna use that.
Lily, you know what you would have voted. You just go for the vote. It's okay.
Throw a dart at the wall and see if it sticks.
There you go. In fact, there's how many players? There's
And then-
6.
and-
roll
and-
roll
and
a
that-
d6.
Oh no! You throw a dart at the wall, see if it sticks, and then you make a choice.
Oh.
Just throw
Or
shit
you
at
do what those stupid idiot cooks on YouTube do, and they take the pasta
no.
and throw that at the wall to see if it's. Yeah, no, that
You
hurts me
shut,
every time.
shut your mouth about
That's what.
that.
That's what I that
Things.
hurts me. That
I
hurts me
swear.
so bad.
All right,
Lily's
Lily.
rolling a d6.
Yep. Okay, so
The only good pasta is
So,
pasta
Laharis,
covered
Ava.
in chocolate.
quiet you. Heresy. That vote for that you just got stricken from you.
Nope. Nope, can't be stripped. He's only got one. He's not gonna win anyway.
Ava.
Only she can strip me of that.
I'll give it to Max.
I'm sorry, you're gonna have to give me a minute.
I gotta go. Bye, guys.
Alright. Please, Ava, try that again.
Giving it to Max.
You're giving it to Max for what?
Yeah. Why the fuck not?
Alright.
Perfectly
So
reasonable.
you guys both
Love
gave it to
it.
each other for
Why
you
the
vote
fuck
for
not?
me? How dare you? I vote for you.
Lily, you rolled a 6. Which one is 6?
She didn't. She didn't label the numbers, did she?
So
No.
first off, before Dinah gives her vote, we have 2 votes for Dinah, 2 votes for Ava, 1 vote for Max, 1 vote for Ulaharis. Dinah, where's your vote going?
It's actually going to go to Sony.
What? I don't
Names
deserve.
the names are on the screen, Lily. I have them up like at the bottom corner of everyone's video. So why is it going to Sony?
Because he, no pun intended, or actually intended, he stuck to his guns with his RP choice at the very end part.
Fair enough. Okay,
So don't feel bad about it. It's just storyteller.
it's true. All right.
Ugh.
So I'm waiting eagerly for Lily's choice.
No people were harmed making this episode.
Ooh!
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so with that vote for Sony,
What
it is
the
a
fuck?
three-way tie between Dinah, Ava, and Sony. Amazing. Okay, so in that case, I'm going to take a D4. I'm going to take a D4. This one right here.
Why not just
Okay.
take a D6?
Yeah.
Fair,
two and
fair.
two.
I was gonna choose one as a
Or,
roll. Okay.
or make it
Doing the
stupidly
thing.
complicated. Make it a D12.
No. Okay, I'll take a D6. 1 or 2 is Dinah. 3 or 4 is Ava. 5 or 6 is Sony. And that is a 3, which means it goes to Ava.
I think she deserved it for me intentionally threatening her brother. So, yeah.
All right. So the inspiration will go to Ava. I think this is actually the first time we've had 2 votes from chat. So I'm super happy about that too.
Yeah.
Because we had one from Lily, one from Arlene.
Arlene.
So yeah, cool. So with that, everybody, tonight was a good session. We will see you guys next week. Have a good night, everybody.
Peace.
Hello.
Tater sprinkles.